Well, good evening. Welcome, fellow babies. Friday night, come and gone. Saturday night, silly Shills edition coming at you again. A little earlier than normal. We had to do a little adjusting because we've got two super cool people who finally made it together. We've got the Free Thought Profit podcast joining us tonight as we dive into the depths of YouTube and pull out the ultimate stupid laying in the bottom of that barrel. We've got COVIDiots, we've got Karens, soft sit free man on the land, and the ever so present flat earthers. We're gonna tear into them all. So why don't I just hand it over to Kevin and he can take us around the room and see who the fuck showed up today.
Oh boy, every time you start listing off the stuff we've got, my brain starts to break and fragment, and whatever I was going to say for an intro goes right out the window every time. Hello, Space Cowboys. How's everybody doing today? Yeah, we had a pretty good dose of stupid yesterday with, the moon is too bright because I did math backwards. And I'm looking forward to more tonight. So let's see who's all with us here. Might as well ask, as usual, Mr. Dawson, how are you today?
Good. It was a frenzied day today. Cheese jumped in to produce the show because I wasn't even sure if I was going to be able to be here for sure. And life calmed down a little bit, and I had just enough time to grab beer and race back for the show in Shills fashion. Can't wait, ready to go.
Excellent. And producing the show tonight, Cheesemondo, how are you today, sir?
Hello there. I pretty good. I think we're good to go. There's I haven't seen all of these videos, but I've seen a couple of them, and I didn't choose them, but I'm still sorry. But yeah, it should be good.
Absolutely. And well, I have to decide the guest levels of importance now. I'll just pick one at random. Johnny O from the Plot Hole, how are you today?
I am not here.
Okay. Moving on.
I don't like feeling more important than the other guys.
That's too funny.
Come on, we're on YouTube. We're all worthless.
Well,
And
absolutely, I get reminded that every time I look at my analytics.
Yeah, fair enough. And guests of the evening, the Free Thought Profit podcast. How are you guys today?
Good evening from Ireland. I hope you're well, folks. I think it's a little earlier than usual for you guys, so I appreciate that. But it's well past whiskey o'clock here, so I think I have you at a disadvantage.
Yeah, I was telling John I wasn't gonna partake tonight, and then about 3 hours later, I text him back. It's like, it'll be amazing if I come out coherent by the end of this one because I'm gonna really get into it. So, got a nice bottle of Patty here already open. So, and another one to back me up to get through it. So, it's all gonna be good.
Perfect. In the spirit. This is exactly what we like, right, Kevin?
Absolutely. What do we have in the way of stupid today? Because I know that there was a video we were going to do yesterday, but we just didn't have the time for it because we knew it was going to be a shit show, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are we going to start with that? What do we think?
Cheese, do you remember what he's on?
Wasn't that the Tides Are From Salt video?
That sounds weird, but no.
Okay.
There was some kind of compilation of like Karens or public freakouts or something.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
queued up.
It's in the G drive in the downloaded folder. Where is it here? What is it called again? More public freakouts while not wearing masks.
Okay.
Okay, just give me 2 secs. That's the only one I haven't got queued up straight away.
I'm trying to remember what was even on part one. I know we watched part one. I remember an old lady sitting down in the middle of a store's floor like a child.
Yeah. remember grandma that was being a big no masker.
I think that's the one I'm thinking of.
Was it? Yeah, that's right.
There's a choice. There's public freakouts while not wearing masks, or more public freakouts while not wearing masks. Which one would you like?
I'm going to go with more because I think the other one is the one we already saw.
Yeah. That's how it works. Yeah, we want more.
More.
Do we really?
Let's.
Yeah. Oh, the first version or the first compilation was excellent. It was just moron after moron. It was hilarious. Very, very good.
Yep, it's not going to play that. Let's go with something else. And while that's on, I'll get this video out.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, it's queued up. It's just refusing to play it.
Awesome. All right. Well, what do we have queued up that will play?
So we have Tides are from Salt and not the Moon. Amid the chaos, your social engineers bring you this. Placentia Police Department, knowing violates a man's Fourth Amendment. Free man of the land 1, 0 to Merton Council. Right to travel as a free man is violated by row pirates. Tractor beam near the sun. Or alert, refuse the vax, you may be banned from working.
That's too much stupid to choose from.
Yeah. I'm intrigued by the salt causes tides thing because, I mean, they're immediately wrong. It said something like salt causes the tides, not the moon. Well, the moon doesn't cause the tides. The tides are caused by the moon, the sun, and the earth.
And not by magnetic salt. Fuck.
How would that explain 2 tides per day, though? You can, if the moon's involved, you can explain 2 tides per day. How does salt explain 2 tides per day?
That's a damn good question.
No, I've got it. You see, each particle, each molecule, or each grain of salt. Yeah, let's use grain. Has a positive and a negative pole. Fuck, I don't know.
No. They run out of tequila twice a day.
So indirectly, it's the Mexicans that cause the tides.
It's more like the Karens, but whatever.
I was going to say it's low tide is actually caused by brief pauses in work at Mexican factories.
Siesta.
People have to go home eventually.
Yeah.
It's a very important part.
Oh, sorry. Cheese, how we looking? Is it a good one? Are we good to go?
With the salt one, yes. That Karen one just does not want to play in OBS. It's just having none of it.
Wow, weird.
OBS knows when it's too stupid to play.
You do have to wonder. Do you want to make a start with the salt?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
How's it going? Trey Clark here, as I usually am, and we're going to jump right into this, as I usually do. So,
can we just watch this, dude?
We spent a lot of time talking about the moon, shape of the earth, all that kind of stuff.
Yes.
Water,
Isn't
I've
this
been
the
really
lumens, dude?
interested in,
Yeah.
but for more reasons than what we usually talk about it. I've been comparing it to the Trinity, the 3 states, and how they're everywhere at once and all that kind of stuff. The one thing, I was thinking the firmament was the Holy Ghost. Basically, it encompasses everything, and God is all things, and water. And there's another video on that. I don't want to get into that. What I want to talk to you about is
get into the video.
Something I wasn't thinking about. And this is pretty interesting, and I haven't seen a lot of. I've tried to look up some information, so there's not a lot out there on this idea. But how important salt is. Okay, we know water is important. And we know that if the sun and the moon are some kind of positive and negative charge around the North Pole, you know, a lot of us understand that. If not, there's more videos on that you can.
So this entire video about salt causing tides relies on a false premise that the sun and the moon are differently charged, blah blah, vibrational energy bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
No, they're a nuclear fusion reactor and a piece of orbiting rock, respectively.
You said too many words they don't understand.
So, so far we've heard a bit of blah blah, but there's been nothing to lay any credibility to why salt would have anything to do with it.
No.
I'm interested in that part. I know it's going to be stupid, but I am interested because this is going to be one hell of those reaches. Like we heard last time we saw this guy, and we just heard now he does and all that other stuff, and he does a lot of yada yada yadas. And to me, it's clearly evident that he doesn't really understand what he's parroting. He just wants to be right. And my question is, when are his parents going to kick him out of their house?
It is way too nice of a house for an idiot like him, isn't it?
Yeah, no way.
All right, should we let him babble some more?
Yeah.
Fine. That they're like a battery spinning around a copper mountain. There's a reason why they don't let us actually go to the North Pole. I bet you there's something there like that.
Except they do.
Some kind of
Pause.
That's just a
Dick,
don't let us.
Don't you live in the North Pole?
Yeah, well, close enough, right? But this whole they don't let us go to the North Pole. I mean, they let Jeremy Clarkson and James May and Richard Hammond from Top Gear go to the fucking North Pole. Why? Because there is no they stopping you. You're either an idiot who goes there prepared or a real idiot who goes there unprepared. But either way, it's just a frozen place. Who cares?
Yeah, why would we
like, he's acting like it has the same restrictions on it that Antarctica does, and it doesn't. Like, you can still go to Antarctica, but the Antarctic Treaty does not affect the Arctic.
No.
Well, but here's the thing. Why would we want to go there?
Well, there's so much interesting stuff to see, like snow and ice and more ice.
And the Copper Mountain.
The Copper Mountain.
Or you might find the hole that lets you go into the concave Earth. Oh, no, that's another story. Never mind.
That's where the dinosaurs are. I want to check that shit out.
That's where the Great Valley is.
Yeah, the Great Valley. Let's see Littlefoot.
John, didn't David Weiss, we just talked, we had him, I don't know if you guys know him, the Flat Earther, David Weiss.
Yeah.
We just talked to him. Didn't he say something about that there's a giant monolith or something down there, and that's where some of the shadows coming from? Wasn't that
That's
one of
right.
Yeah.
So when we asked him where does the night come from, so intuitively, if the Earth's flat and the sun's in the sky, then it should be daytime all the time for everyone. So his view is the sun is circling around a disk Earth, but there's a huge big monolith on the North Pole, and what we perceive as night is a shadow cast by some monolith at the North Pole.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, man. Yeah. Somebody tell them it's just Stanley's movie. It's not life.
I was going to say, we got to go find this monolith and see if there's monkeys playing with bones around it.
No, those were not monkeys. Those were great apes.
Yes, that's true. That's
If
true.
you're gonna be the science guy, you got to be the science guy.
I heard from a reliable source that it was actually big feet. It was like
Yeah, I was wondering, what do you call multiple Bigfoot? Is it Bigfoots?
I think it's got to be big feet.
You think?
It's just funny. I figure it has to be, right?
Fair enough.
Like, what about Sasquatch? Is it Sasquatches? Because to me, I think Swatch is going to try to sue on that one.
Probably. Sasquatch.
Sasquatch. I like that.
Damn it.
Sasquatches.
I was trying to find if there's a name for a group of Bigfoot, like you've got a fish, a school of fish, or like stuff like that. But I can't find one. But I'm just going to supplement that by saying I think it's hilarious that the name for a group of baboons is a congress. Oh, you're muted, Dick.
Oh, shit. I was typing and I didn't hit the mute button properly. But of course it is. A Congress. I love it. That's amazing. Is that why they all used to slap their desks when they're in there voting on shit and whatnot, too? They're just acting it out, you know?
No, I think when they're slapping their desks, they're applauding the Jewish space lasers. Isn't that right?
Oh, according to that one chick, for sure. Wow.
Which one?
Oh. Yeah, I was just reading on the internet just this morning. I think it was some UK chick that's in government was like all over that Jewish space laser thing, and it's like, "Fuck you, idiot!" Jesus.
Can you tell me there's somebody in a position of power that thinks there's a space laser?
Well, yeah, isn't that Greeny? Is that her last name? The one
Taylor
that was chasing, that chased David Hogue and the QAnon kind of conspirator.
Yeah.
We got two of them in Congress for sure.
Wait a minute. Wait just a fucking minute. There's a person in Congress somewhere, not in America, that believes that there's a space laser operated by Jewish lizards. Am I hearing this correctly?
No,
I'm pretty sure she's a Yankee, dude. Yeah.
Okay.
And the Jewish space laser is what caused the fires in California.
Yeah.
I will apologize for everything.
Does that mean that the Jews don't run Hollywood then? Because why would they burn down part of California? I'm confused.
It's for the insurance. It's for the insurance.
Yeah, perfect.
See, we're figuring this shit out.
Yeah. I think that was the part of the Bible that was missing. After 3 days, they collected insurance.
They collected insurance, yeah.
So.
Oh, I got to point out here in the chat before we move on. Gary Isle of Wight nailed it. It's called a group of big feet or Bigfoots together is a bullshit of Bigfoot. So there we go.
Bullshit.
Did you see the QAnon guy apologizing to Anderson Cooper?
Oh no!
No.
What are you talking about?
It was funny because so this guy up until recently believed that Anderson Cooper eats babies, and him talking to Anderson Cooper just came out and apologized to Anderson for this, and of course Anderson Cooper was kind of hang out the time out here. You really believed that I was eating babies? But the guy was already on to the next thing. He was already trying to explain to Anderson Cooper that, no, look, the babies is just the start. It was the bipedal avian lizard people from another dimension. That's who we were really worried about.
What?
We're not worried about you eating babies. We're worried about the aliens from another dimension.
Bipedal avian lizard people from another dimension. They're blue, apparently. That was interesting data point.
There were a lot of adjectives you put in there that doesn't really, I don't give a shit about. The fact that the things that I do care about are the things that when you said, don't care so much about baby eating as we do about people. What the fuck?
Wow. Does anybody remember what this video is about? Because we're at baby eating now. I have no idea.
Doesn't matter. Yeah, it's about the Duracell at the top of Mount Stupid.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, the copper top man. Shall we let him continue?
Theory, I don't know that.
Yeah, let's do it.
Obviously, but salt. How important salt is, and how abundant it is in the most abundant thing on our Earth, which is water. Now, we all know the oceans are salt water. We can't harvest the salt water without, an expensive process. There's an awful lot of salt in the ocean, and it's chalked up to, animals die and they give off salt. But freshwater lakes are not salty. So,
Pause. Now, I've never heard anyone say that before.
Oh.
Dead animals give the salt to salt water?
It's runoff from the land.
Yeah, what the fuck is? I mean, I'm sorry, buddy, but animals die in fresh water. That would make it salt water too. I mean, what?
Oh, I think that's part of his point. That it's not the animals that are giving the salt off.
Okay, I just wasn't sure because I thought for sure he just said that animals cut.
He did say that.
Not that I'm defending this idiot.
He did say that's the reason we're given for why the oceans are salty, is that because things die in it. But that's not the reason we're given.
No.
It's mineral deposits from the big fucking thing. And
I'm just going to say up front, if this guy doesn't get on to Lot's wife at some point in this explanation, I'm going to be very disappointed.
Okay, I called a quick pause there. We better jump back in. I wasn't sure, man. Wow. Okay.
Salt got there. I think it's important to the whole structure of how this stuff moves. And I know some of you are going to be like, oh, if you don't buy into any of this stuff or you're not ready for it, just move on, save some bandwidth before you start slinging mud. Because
pause.
A lot of
have you considered that people is not people not being ready, and that maybe you should have considered not wasting the bandwidth of making this video?
Of course not. It's never that they're full of shit. It's that we're just not ready for the shit they're spewing.
I'll never fully wrap my head around that. Every single time a flat earther says do your research, I always say, here's the problem. I did, and my research says you're wrong.
No, you're not ready. You're
not ready.
You're still sleeping.
Not ready to wake up.
Yeah, and they act as if they're totally not out of line by just kicking you out of the conversation and going back to their echo chamber. Like this guy would act as if he's doing everybody else a favor. Just wow, the arrogance you get out of some of these guys is absolutely crazy.
Yep. You're just not ready, Dick. That's all there is to it.
Oh, jeez.
I've got a question for Dead Kennedy. Are you doing your research by reading books and papers and the traditional way, or are you doing it the proper way, where you should be just looking for YouTube videos that match the thing that you're looking for?
Oh, that was my mistake. Damn it. I always forget about that education source YouTube.
You're believing all those experts say. Those are controlled. Those are just government plants. It's the guy who smells like Bigfoot's dick in his basement. That's the one you're supposed to
Yeah, that's funny. He calls his buddy, hey, Bill, I just found another bag of that Bigfoot sperm. You coming over? You think this guy would be a Bigfoot hunter? I think he would be.
Look at him.
Yeah. I just want to see his mom come in and give him shit. Are you talking stupid to people again?
Put your fucking skateboard away.
Okay, well, should we let him go then?
Yeah.
people
Let me
put a
throw
lot of
this one
thought
back.
into this, and including me. So
That motherfucker didn't
but
button the
salt
shit.
being abundant in the
I
ocean
forgot.
makes sense because salt water is a great conductor of electricity, of electromagnetic energy. Okay?
Wait.
Plenty of stuff on that. You put salt.
Wait. Pause. Yeah.
Did he actually say something that was true?
He did. But then you can't just say electricity and then say electromagnetic energy as though they're exactly the same thing.
That's true. He started out so well. Salt water, great conductor of electricity. That's true.
Yeah.
Electromagnetism. Damn it. Why we were making progress.
Yeah. I think I understand what's going on here. He is so painful. He's so painfully fucking stupid that because you can run electricity through a wire to create a magnetic effect or force, as such, if you can put water through salt or electricity through salt water, it's magnetic.
Yeah, that's not it at all.
Fuck, my brain hurts just trying to say that. Somebody slapped this guy with an elephant's cock. Jesus Christ. I'm scared to say it, but should we?
Probably.
All right.
In water, it becomes superconductive. And so the idea is that, okay, you got the moon, the sun, they're going around the North Pole, okay, that's on a plate. Even though this is square, call this the plate. North Pole here, moon, sun going around, and it's creating energy. Okay, where's the energy come from? Well, if it is...
It's asshole.
There are some problematic things that I haven't thought through yet. However, if it goes down through the pole, if you just think about a battery wire that is being fed energy from somewhere, the ocean is a...
That's his I'm watching Pornhub move.
It is, the salinity level is so high. That's important. I mean, do you really think, if you think about it, how did all that fucking salt get to the ocean? From dead fish? Because there should be at least a minor level of salinity in freshwater, stocked lakes or something like that. But there's not. It's nothing like that. So it's not coming from dead sharks and stuff like that over eons and billions of years. So
giants.
So if the moon and the sun are positive, negative charge going around, yin and yang, I mean, you don't have to look far to understand the positive and negative of anything, happening. The moon's a cold light. The sun's a warm light. All the factors are there to think that people knew something about it when they were,
Pause. We've got the sun and the moon being opposite and negative charge going around opposite each other. And then what was the last thing? Oh, yeah, the moon and the cold light. How the fuck can this guy get 3 buzzword bullshits into one fucking spoken paragraph like that? That was amazing.
Yeah, I guess you got to applaud him for that. His ability to...
Yeah. Oh, man. That was unbelievable. I don't think he understood anything of what he said. I think he just learned how to string it together.
Yep.
Sorry, had to mute there. Big beer burp. Nobody wanted to be a part of. That was unbelievable. That was unbelievable. I want to give him an A for an effort a Z for the effort, but an A for execution.
Yeah, he definitely executed himself very well on that one.
That was amazing. Oh, wow. This guy's crazy. This guy's really crazy.
He's not.
If we're lucky, I still think a relative will come in and give him shit for doing it in their house. So,
for doing shit in the house?
Yeah, well, I would figure that. Do you think, Johnny, this guy could be maybe related to CC from Westchester County?
CC Chris. They're probably cousins.
I wouldn't doubt it. Tony Regime, I've heard poetry written by AIs that make more sense. That's a good one. Well, should we let him babble a bit more then? Yeah, I don't think the gong... We don't have a gong vote yet.
Oh, there's not a gong vote running.
Yes, there is.
Is there?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. In that case, I'll press the play button.
Behind
yeah, okay.
But if you think about it, if salt water is a superconductive thing, what is at the bottom of the oceans? They are self-illuminating animals, okay? That emits energy, just like fireflies or anything like that. And I have a video out, I might even put the link to it down here, about what happens when you scratch the firmament, what happened to the Falcon Heavy, or the Falcon 9, I can't remember. And you could see it light up. And I think there's something there with that energy.
Okay, pause.
And,
wow.
So all of you people who said, and I include you into this there, Mr. Kennedy, all you people who said, oh, yeah, once we go put the thing up in the space, flat earthers going to see it. Nope. I told you they were going to figure a way to fuck that too.
Yeah.
Well, I know exactly what he's talking about. He's talking about a Falcon 9, not a Falcon Heavy, a Falcon 9 that blew up shortly after launch. Well, it didn't blow up. A strut collapsed and the whole thing disintegrated. And the camera's filming it with, just the rocket in frame, indicating that it's very, very zoomed in and struggling to keep track of this object that's slowly accelerating at phenomenal speeds. And then supposedly this rocket hits a dome and immediately changes its speed by a drastic amount, but the cameraman had absolutely no issues keeping it in frame whatsoever, almost as though it didn't hit anything at all and it just disintegrated.
Wow, not a chance. I mean, I'm a big fan of Formula One auto racing, and you can always tell when they got a rookie on one of the cameras because what a fucking shit show it is. They can't get anything right. And those are just F1 cars, they're not rockets.
Wait a minute now. Wait a minute. Formula One. You going to chime in, John? Isn't that your sport?
That's right. It has been quite a painful experience for the last year, but this time next year, Seamus, Forza Ferrari, I have every confidence.
Oh, well, they got rid of Vettel, so anything's possible now.
Did you see the video of Vettel recently, Dick?
No, I haven't looked in a few days to see what's up.
He's got proper male pattern baldness. He's cut all his hair short, and dude, he looks like Sterling Moss.
Ah, I'll have to check that out. Cool. I mean, at least he doesn't have Hamilton's haircut, so anything's better.
Well, that's true, but then you can't have a dude with male pattern baldness in a Ferrari. That's just not going to work. Like that's like somebody will divide by zero, and the universe would explode if that happens.
Yeah, well, that's how all of the road cars are filled, so we don't need it in the race cars as well.
I was going to say, I thought only people with male pattern baldness could afford those things.
Yeah.
I know that's true, but I'm desperately hoping that one day I'll be one of those guys, so I don't want to say anything uncomplimentary.
Yeah.
Jeez, what's going on?
I was just thinking, if you saw somebody with male pattern baldness in a Ferrari, you might want to push them towards a Corvette or something else.
Yeah, well, the Corvette's for when it's no longer a pattern. You spent the money trying to save the hair, you sold the Ferrari, and now you got the Vet.
I was going to say the last guy I saw in a Corvette was completely bald by choice. He was balding, but he just went, I'll just shave it all off. And he had recently come back from a trip to like Florida or somewhere nice, and he had tanned quite a bit, and it was really funny because it looked like Gandhi was driving a Corvette.
Hello, my brother.
That's funny.
With this fistful of salt, I am shaking the foundations of the British Empire. In my Corvette.
All right, should we let this guy babble some more?
Yeah, let me check the poll here really quick. Let me just make sure here because we're close. Okay, yeah, let's let him babble because I think we'll be free of this guy in no time here.
Luminescence or whatever it is when animals light up and
bioluminescence
that does emit an energy, and we haven't explored 95% of the most abundant part of the entire world, which is our oceans. Okay, so to think that the oceans are not turning this clock, or a big part of it, or part of the battery that is doing all of this, is not true. There's no way it's true that it's just.
That doesn't make any sense because we haven't explored the ocean. Obviously, it's involved in this other thing. Well, we haven't explored Saturn, so therefore Saturn is involved in tides.
Saturn is what we use to charge the battery.
And if we haven't explored the ocean at all, then what the fuck has James Cameron been doing for the last 20 years?
Oh, he's been playing with cameras.
Beach 8 brings up a good point. Does this guy realize that bioluminescence isn't electric?
Yeah, that's right.
Is that a real
light?
Is that a real question, or no, he doesn't realize that he needs to tie his shoes before he wakes, before he walks out the door?
To be fair, he didn't even know it was called bioluminescence. He just said that thing when animals glow.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Yeah.
That thing when the bugs in the air have the electricity in them.
Oh, Mama used to let me play with them all day long, and I'd love that time when I come out there and I got my jar and I caught them all and made a big old light bulb. That just proves that the Earth is flat,
Yeah. And Gators is good eats.
Gators is good eats. Damn it, I don't care what nobody says.
I used to have this neighbor, and she would get them and then cut them open and put like the light up part on the kid, her kids' like wrist to make bracelets and shit. And I'm like looking at her like she's a psycho. I mean, what the hell? Who does that?
Psychos.
Yeah.
I'm glad we cleared that up. Okay, mystery solved.
Yeah. It's a funny one, though. So, okay, the vote's getting close. Why don't we let this guy finish it off for us and bring it home?
A bunch of salt in the ocean that has nothing to do with why the entire Earth works perfectly like a clock. How's it going? Trey Clark here. I usually am.
Quiet, you've been gone.
Yeah.
Stop. All that kind of stuff.
Not how
Water.
Go away.
Damn it, man. You've had your time. That's enough out of you.
Oh, my God.
I have no idea there. Good grief.
I don't care how much he paid OBS. The OBS is not fighting on his behalf. Enough. Fuck.
OBS is in one of those moods today.
Yeah. I swear to God, the Flurf community and the conspiracy community must be in the back helping to develop OBS these days. And every now and then when they sense one of their own being picked on too much, OBS just flutters in the background on you. Fucking weird. Oh, we have good news from Cheesemondo.
What's that?
The public freakouts will load.
Oh, okay.
Would you like to see some public freakouts?
Do we want to quickly do a final thoughts on that idiot?
Yeah, we should.
I liked that the last thing he said there was that the Earth works perfectly like a clock. Perfect is a completely subjective measure. It works perfectly for us. It doesn't work so perfectly for, say, like if I were an ammonia-based life form, I wouldn't be very happy on Earth. In fact, I'd probably be dead.
Yeah.
It's such a strange thing to say, oh, it works perfectly. Or like when people say the universe is fine-tuned for life. And I'm like, then why is there nothing in most of it?
Yeah.
It's only perfect from our perspective. Anybody else?
No, you're right there. Oh, sorry.
Anybody else?
I get a little bit like the arrogance that comes from these guys when they actually think they've discovered something that most of the world has missed, and yet the thing that they missed was the 8th fucking grade. Come on, guys, seriously.
Oh, you're being much too giving on there. 8th grade? Come on now.
You're not wrong. Yeah.
It's too advanced for these guys.
Yeah. I mean, tides and salt. Calgon, take me away. Fuck.
I don't know what the hell's happening with the chat. There's a bunch of people saying their chat's going bonkers. Mine looks totally normal.
It's that flurf again.
Mine keeps pausing and then kicking back in. It's very strange.
I've noticed that if I go to another tab for a while and then I come back to the stream, the chat all loads all at once, everything that I missed.
Yeah, I get that sometimes, but right now mine won't bounce when new ones come in. I know they're coming in because there's no way it's that slow and then all of a sudden, boom. But then I get 5 at a time. It's kind of weird. It's Flurf Vision! Anybody else want to sound off on that prick?
I'm good.
What else do we need to
I'm
say?
just disappointed he missed out Lot's wife. That was a big opportunity. A big opportunity missed.
I think for a living, he works at the laundromat, and that's why he's so obsessed with water. I'm just guessing.
Did you say works?
Yeah, well, I mean,
He made a
sorry.
tremendous assumption.
Yeah, volunteers. His time as somebody that collects the cans others leave behind. There, did I get it right?
Even still, that's too much. You're giving him too much credit.
All right. So from a can picker to a COVID mask freakout, what do we got, Cheese?
Well, this is more public freakouts.
This should be awesome.
Research? What are you talking about? Are you fucking serious?
Great
You
start.
need to call the police and get her out.
Please get your manager.
Get her
I want
out.
I want her out.
I want this bitch out.
Okay, and then I will leave.
You couldn't wear a mask for 2 seconds to buy that? You could not wear a mask for 2 seconds to buy that, right? Is it really that hard for you to do that? It is. Look at
Okay,
you.
pause. I just want to say, as dumb as this woman is for not wearing a mask, the person holding the camera is just as much of a Karen.
Fair enough.
Not helping. Yeah, not helping at
the
all.
situation. Like just being hostile and loud and
You're
obnoxious.
just saying that because the first thing that she asked for was a manager.
Yeah. But on the other side of the coin, she might be a retail worker that's been dealing with this a lot and is so exasperated by these situations, she can't take it anymore.
It's true. We don't know.
Right? You know, because in context, if I worked at like Starbucks or 7-Eleven or something, because I've been talking to the people that work at these places in daily life. Hey, have you been dealing with many masked COVIDiots and whatnot lately? Oh, yeah. Nobody says no. Nobody. And in my local news, I only live in a small place of 29,000 or whatever. In our local news, we're having daily stories of store employees that literally feel attacked. One guy actually started a fight 2 days ago in a town 20 minutes north of me. Like, it's really out of hand. So yeah, sure. I agree, Kevin. She's not helping, but I can see where that attitude's coming from, unfortunately.
Absolutely. Yeah, and I don't want to say that this idiot in the pink shorts is not in the wrong. She absolutely is. But Dr. Osiris raised another good point that we can confirm the person holding the camera is a Karen because they're fucking vertical filming.
Oh. Yeah. Although now YouTube wants us to do that.
Really?
Yeah, with the whole YouTube Shorts thing. It has to be vertical.
Oh, right.
Yeah. I think YouTube's run by Flurfs.
I mean, if not Flurfs, people who are as intelligent as Flurfs. Should we keep going?
Please.
Oh, I want more.
You know what? Don't sell her that. You shouldn't even sell her that, honestly.
You know what? You're not allowed to ask me that. You just violated that.
Shut the fuck. Girl, please. Bye. Sweetie, that's not Get true. Out. That's not true. Look, she's walking out. Now she's stealing. Now she wants to be a criminal. No, we're
Okay,
not
she
taking
literally went to the counter.
You know what? I'm sick. Chelsea, relax. Yes, it is. In New York, it is. In New York, it's the law.
Oh,
my God,
pause.
dude.
Yeah.
Now it all makes sense. The person holding the camera isn't a Karen. She's just a New Yorker. In New York, it is. There's an R in New York. You know that, right?
In New York, there isn't.
I actually really dislike this camera woman. Like, she goes the whole, oh, now she wants to steal, as the woman walks to the counter and sets the product on the counter. Like, I understand she's being a bitch, but you're really, really not helping.
I don't know about you. It's I take it to the counter.
Oh, sorry.
Feel it. Just saying.
Sorry, Johnny, I trampled all over you there. The person filming is right to be filming this and expose the person as a maskless idiot. And then she opened her mouth and ruined the entire thing by being an absolute fuck. Like, even if you're a frontline, not a frontline worker, wrong thing to say. If you're a customer service.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah, if you're a customer service person dealing with people like this all day, and you're getting pretty fed up about it and stuff, okay, fine. I can see you being, oh, you're an idiot, you're an asshole not wearing a mask. But calling the person out as a thief as they go to the counter, like, now you can see that this person is literally just a social media nutcase.
It makes it look like she's doing it for clout.
Yeah. Which is great, because we got 2 for 1 here. I mean, I feel like I got an extra pizza without paying for it.
I'm kind of hungry. Can you share me some of that pizza?
On the way.
Thanks.
Although I heard an interview recently, I can't remember who it was, but it was an American who'd recently been to Canada and saw a lot of masks and asked someone in the store, do you ever have a problem with people coming in refusing to wear masks? And the person in the store said, oh no, we put a sign on the door.
That's like over here in the States, that's a dare. We put signs on our doors all the time and fucking people walk in without their mask on. I'm like, guys, really? Really? We're gonna do this today?
There's a gas station down the street from me that it's a very, very tiny gas station. So they made a rule that they can only have one customer at a time. And they put a big ass sign on the door, only one customer at a time. People constantly walk in when there's already a customer in there.
Yeah,
they just don't care.
It's a dare. They see it all. Watch me. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, a few of them are probably too illiterate to read the sign, but not all. No fucking way.
That's true. I had this idiot come in a couple of weeks ago. Wanted to fucking argue with me about, well, if you read the mask man, it's like, dude, I'm not interested in having an argument with you about the mask mandate. You either put a mask on or fuck off. Pick one.
Yeah.
It's really that simple. Well, but the governor said, I don't care what the governor said. What I said, and that's what matters in my store. You either put the mask on or you fuck off.
Yeah.
And there's just too many people who just don't give a shit. They just care about themselves and, you know, getting their smokes and their, you know, their beer and, you know, whatever else. And, you know, just don't give a shit. You know, everything they feel this entitlement, and, you know, nobody feels more entitled than fuckers from New York. So just saying.
I don't know. I got some pretty entitled fuckers here in Texas.
True. That's
fair.
true. That's true.
These fucking redneck motherfuckers. Jesus Christ.
No doubt. They get yeah. Not easy to deal with at times. Holy, we've got our own rednecks up here, and it's still the same. You know.
Oh, fuck yeah, bud.
Molson and VO, yay. Yeah.
Absolutely.
What part of Canada is considered the redneck part then?
Is that Alberta?
Outside of every major city.
Oh,
Yeah.
Let's go over to Juneau.
It's like there's major cities, and then there's 3 hours of hillbilly county in between every city.
Well, what's a French Canadian redneck?
The worst one. I'm so dead now. Fuck, why do I open my mouth? Okay, play the video before I make it worse.
My personal. Watch out, Mama. You sound stupid. I'm breathing just fine with this on. Dummy.
Yeah, I know. Your attitude looks like it.
Oh, yeah, I'm pissed the fuck off. She's nice and healthy. And you're not protecting me. Does your life mean more than mine? How fucking dare you? This fucking privilege that you have is disgusting. You need to check yourself. How about you leave
If you don't look at the
leave. Bye. Get out.
If you don't watch the TV, it sounds like Jersey Shore.
Waiting for the fist bumping to start.
I'm recording. Actually.
Yeah.
They're not gonna
I'm just a situation dance into the room.
Okay, bye. Time to go.
Fight.
Chelsea, relax. All right, she put it down. Let her walk.
Hear this? Now she's directing traffic.
For what? I have it on video. For what? You're gonna go viral. Bye.
She's leaving. That's done. Stop yelling at her. Oh my god, you brought her back in. Pause.
Oh shit!
That was a terrible time to pause. I just want to point out that situation continued because of the camera woman, and that's why she's also a fucking Karen. That woman was leaving; she was gone, and the woman fucking egged her on and brought her back in.
Yep. Several times I've had people we've thrown out of the store fucking curse and blah blah blah. They're doing it on the way out, so whatever. You can curse all you want on the way out. Fuck off. I don't care. Not gonna say anything to you because you're already doing what I want you to do. You piss off and call me all the kinds of names you want in the parking lot.
Yep.
Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna write a children's story called "The Covidiot and the Karen."
Now we have to find out why these centenarians are dancing.
Centenarians.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean they're about to do the Thriller, aren't they? That's what I was thinking. You know. Oh no!
You are at risk.
So get the fuck out of my face!
Listen, don't touch him.
Tell him to get out of my face! My mask is in my bag!
Put it on.
No, I'm on the phone. I'll put it on when I fucking get a chance.
You need to put your mask on when you're on public.
No, you know what? You're racist. You're white. Shut the fuck up. Kiss my ass.
Fuck you and your fucking race card. You're a Karen. It doesn't matter what fucking color your skin is. You're being like, what the fuck? How the fuck does a mask stop you from being on the phone? You know, sound goes through fabrics, right?
Yeah.
But
because nobody's ever gone camping and not heard the people next to them fucking a tent, right?
I thought those were squirrels.
I had to call her out on that bullshit race card. Like, sure, there's plenty of times that people are definitely hounding on someone because of their race. This is not one of those times. She's being hounded on because she's trash.
That transcends race. Thank you.
Yeah. No matter who you are, where you come from, and what you believe, trash is trash. Yep. There's no way around it.
And I'm the trash man. All right.
Let's let the trash talk. Ooh.
Dying at 3 times the rate of white people.
It's fake. It's fucking fake. It's fucking fake.
I hate you so much.
I need you to get out of my face. You don't know what the fuck I'm going through, nigga.
We're gonna call the police then.
I don't give a fuck what you do. Call the police. Call your mama. Call your daddy. It's that privilege shit. It's that privilege shit. Look at your motherfucking coordinate. I heard you. Suck my dick. Look, protect your own kind. Protect your own kind. That's all y'all motherfuckers do.
Very confused.
That's all y'all hunkies do. Y'all fucking protect your own kind. Y'all don't give a fuck about me. Y'all don't give a fuck about this.
I don't fucking like that. All you do is protect your own kind. Yeah, people are trying to protect their own kind right now. The human kind, because we're all we're all the same race. I don't know if you know that. Like, I know this lady got caught up in like race politics for a while, but she knows that she's still human, right?
That was hilarious. You don't know what I've been going through. I don't care about your personal life. Put the damn mask on. Seriously. And, I'm sorry that your dog ran away or whatever happened. Put your damn mask on. What the hell was that?
I remember thinking when she said that, you don't know what I've been going through. I was like, you're right. I don't, and I don't care.
Yeah.
You went to the store and they had no Dr. Pepper. That sucks. Put your mask on. I just don't care.
Here in Texas, that's the reason why you stop everything. Like, no Dr. Pepper. We'll shut down this fucking state if there's no Dr. Pepper, okay?
And then the way she delivered that line, suck my dick. Well, I just don't know where we're going with this one now.
Well, that immediately, like, she's calling white people the N-word. She says, suck my dick. I think this lady's just confused.
I'm pretty sure that there's a problem with methamphetamine in the world on this video, because that's fucked up.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Religion.
I mean, fuck. Yeah, race card. You don't know what I've gone through. Suck my dick. I mean, put your mask on. It doesn't matter.
Well, the big thing is, it's fake. It's fake, right? I mean, that's the big issue. She doesn't believe it's real.
I can't.
I totally forgot she said that.
Out there. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck this lady. Like,
Yep.
all of the race stuff, the friggin' privilege stuff, all of that stuff can be completely set aside when she said it's fake. Fuck that. People have died. It's real.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean,
Wooden Toad says, bet she'd go through a lot more if she got COVID. Well, exactly. Yeah. Fucking moron.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I mean, how many of you guys know people who have had or died from COVID? It's fucking real. I mean, fuck off.
Very. Yeah, absolutely stupid. Absolutely. To hear this crap is just.
Oh, yeah.
Shall we let him run?
Please.
Color, y'all don't give a fuck about nothing, and y'all niggas think this shit funny. Huh? My ancestors look just like you, her. We all fucking mixed, nigga.
We are, you're right.
Alright, then, so mind your fucking business.
Stop playing race. Don't play the
And
race.
that's what it is. You seen him bothering me. Y'all seen that shit. Huh? Y'all seen that shit.
Get the fucking police. Don't worry, we got this shit.
You gotta attack a guy. Call the police. People gotta get to work. People gotta get to work.
That's right.
People gotta get to work. You stood on these motherfuckers down. People gotta get to work.
You're not gonna get away with hitting them.
I don't give a fuck. People gotta get to work. People gotta get to work.
Exactly, and you're holding us up. You just assaulted him. You just assaulted
He was in my
him.
fucking face.
He didn't touch you though.
He didn't get out of my fucking face.
He didn't touch you.
Wow.
He was in my face.
Saying what?
That's my personal space.
Did he threaten you?
He is in my personal space.
He threatened you?
What part of personal space don't you understand?
Did he threaten you?
Huh?
Did he threaten you?
No, she
What'd
keeps
he say?
switching it,
He was in
man.
my personal space.
How did
I
they threaten
don't
you?
know that old man.
Okay.
Get the cops.
I gotta get to walking.
Well, we all gotta go, but you gotta
He gotta get to
you
work.
this
I
kid.
gotta
You gotta
Put
go.
your hands off the
You
train.
I gotta get to work. You gotta get to work.
So get off the train.
No, I have an interview to go to. I have an interview to go to.
Well, you hit a guy. You're not getting
He
away.
was in my face.
Doesn't matter. You don't touch people, bro. Walk away.
Really?
In the door?
Yeah.
You just assaulted him.
Move.
Yo, you see that?
Move.
You need to come
I got
down.
Look at everybody around her wearing masks.
You're gonna
People
condone this?
gotta get to work.
Okay.
People gotta get to work.
I understand that, but you're condoning it.
People
You're
gotta
letting
get
him
to
get away
work.
with it.
People gotta get to work.
Holding up the train. I got to get to
She
work.
just assaulted
We got to get to
you
fucking
don't
work.
care. You don't care about what just
We
happened.
got to get to work. I got to get to work.
You don't care that she just hit somebody.
He's starting in half price.
She's not wearing a mask. You need to wear a mask on the train.
He's
You're
the
being
white bitch.
racist.
I hate y'all niggas.
You being racist.
Look at this. She's having to be
It's not
held.
about race. It's not about
He
that.
started at half past and I got to get to work.
No,
I got to get to work. You can't be holding up the train.
What about to get rid of her?
Listen, you can't be holding up the door. I got to get to work. I got to get
So
to
tell
work.
her to get the fuck off the train.
No, see, he's starting with half past. I was there. Before you and before you.
You have to wear a mask. You have to wear a mask.
Get off! Get off right now! You have to get to work. It doesn't. We gotta get to work.
That's an arrest.
Just let the woman be.
Girl, get in there. What?
Wow, man.
She just hit somebody. She just hit
I got to get to work. What?
Get off.
He started with half past. I was on the train before you and I was on the train before her.
Y'all niggas trying
He
to start
got
shit.
me.
You wanna see me get beat up by the cops? What? Yes, you do. I'll fuck you up. Fucking laugh.
Stop holding up the fucking train. I gotta get to work. He started with half
You
past.
don't need to do it.
He started with half
You're
past.
good. It's fine.
I got to get to work. I gotta get to work.
Yeah, we gotta get in here. Let's
Pause.
pause.
This is what I hate the most. This is the thing. The whole customers always write bullshit that turns into this crap. Here, this bitch is just being completely irrational. She's the one causing the problem. She's the one who, fucking put your mask on, you dumb cunt. It's really that simple. But you want to sit here and play the victim And then all of a sudden you got all these people that are, oh no, well she was in it. No, jackass, she's not in the right. She was the one who did the first wrong. And because she's the loudest, making the most noise, she's the one that people are going to try and side with, or just fucking bullshit. Fuck that shit.
It's Twitter. Right?
Yeah.
Everybody, it's the loudest, big mouth fucking cunt that pretends to be the fucking victim that everybody fawns over. That's what fucking Twitter is.
You're not wrong. It's exactly the way a Twitter thing goes down. That was insanity. I mean, anybody with an ounce of fucking, clear thought in their head can hear her going off, changing subject, saying it's this, now it's this, no, it's this that pissed me off, now it's this. Shut up, lady. Come on. Really?
I don't care what it is that pissed you off. You need to put a mask on. It's really that simple.
Yeah.
And all these idiots on the freaking train talking about, oh, you're the one started it. No, she's the one who started it.
Yeah. Yeah, she was shoving the one guy for telling her to put a mask on. Instantly pulled the race card on her, and from then lost her shit.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
So,
Kevin,
couple things. Did I mishear her, or did she say she had an interview to get to? I would love to see that interview, like when she gets there and she goes, "Hey, sorry I sound like this. I was busy screaming at people on the subway."
And her parole officer responds with.
Second thing, she kept pulling the race card and like yelling about white people. Most of the other people I saw on the subway there, like I saw a Latino dude, I saw a couple of black guys, I think I saw an Asian guy. That's a melting pot there. There's not a lot of you can't blame it on white people when everybody's there. Just seems weird to me.
Too.
To be fair, white people do cause a lot of bullshit.
Well, there's a lot of white people, so sure. But, depends on where you're, right? Bullshit's caused by everybody, right?
True,
definitely, unfortunately.
I'm being silly.
I know, but, still, I wanted to throw that in before anybody catches, you never know these days. Wow. Yeah. I like public freak out videos. They're entertaining as all hell. Wow. That was almost draining.
Is there more to this, or is that it?
Oh, no. There's more.
Oh, God, that still goes on.
But wait.
And the vote is definitely keep playing. So
no doubt.
But wait, there's more.
When you're on the train, you have to wear a mask, right?
I'm in healthcare. She's fine. Everyone else is wearing a mask. Let it go. It's not your business, though.
Exactly.
It's not your business.
And it wasn't his business either.
Everyone's business. It's a pandemic.
I protest face coverings. I am a healthy American.
So here's what I will say. If you do find yourself in that situation, man, the best thing to do would be to get off the train just to catch the next one. De-escalation is always better than escalation, and these guys didn't do it very well. I mean, they have a valid point. Should be wearing a mask, but man, just get off the train, get the next one. Let her be an idiot.
Absolutely, because it's pretty clear this is not a person who's going to listen to reason.
Right,
you're not going to get through to this woman. Don't even try.
Right. At the end of the day, you've got something you need to accomplish. She has something she needs to accomplish. She has a goddamn veterinary exam to get to, so just let her get to it.
Yeah, I appreciate the meth jokes, but meth jokes aside, we got to consider that there are some really dumb motherfuckers like this that walk around and act like this without any drugs or booze in them. Maybe they need to be fucking medicated, man.
Good point. Damn good point. Because it is true. I mean, it's all funny to, crack some fun. But There's people that don't need any influence at all to act like that. And unfortunately, too many of them. And this situation that we've had for like, what, a year and a few days now has really brought it to the forefront of what we're having to deal with in public. Yeah. Like, we always knew that there was those people, you know, somebody that would, you know, try to nonchalantly butt in line and all this other stuff and, you know, parking in handicap zones and everything. But this has made them fucking prominent big time. And society's had enough. I think it's at a point where a lot of people are no longer willing to just ignore them and go, oh fuck, you're one of them.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty much.
Which is tough, you know, which is tough because that's going to start. I mean, you're going to have like gang warfare fights break out between the masked and the unmasked, right? It's, you know, it's going to be the warriors and shit all over again.
Mad Max.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, there's definitely powder kegs everywhere ready to go, you know?
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Hey, barman.
Pour me a drink.
How's it going?
You're muted.
Barman.
He's never done this before. Give him a break.
Yeah, hey, to be fair, I'm not normally the last one to join a meeting, let alone be an hour fucking late. I'm really sorry.
No worries. I had a feeling that was going to happen because we didn't see you in the server all day. I even PM'd you and I tagged you in a tweet, but you know, I didn't try or anything, right?
I spent the day on the sofa, chilled out with the wife, occasionally looking, but I've not looked at the computer in about a couple of hours, just a quick play on the game. It's like, oh, why have I got a PM dick? Oh, shit.
Too funny. Yeah, we're just doing more public freakouts. We got the Karens in action here. You're going to love it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, you missed a real fun, high energy one a moment ago.
Fuck.
But
yeah, she was.
This lady also seems quite promising.
Woohoo! And we even had the dancing elderly. So I mean, it's a crazy collection. This is nuts.
Look, here's the thing. I will defend the old people. If they want to wear a mask and die, that's on them. They're old. Fuck them.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, as long as they stay in the care home and don't come out to, like, you know, feed the pigeons or whatever, right?
Exactly.
Wooden Toad. So does Dawson send barman dick pics?
Only on Fridays.
That wasn't
fucker. Okay, let's have some Karens. Or mask it, COVID. Yeah, free. Whatever.
I am not a terrorist. I am not Antifa. I am not a sex slave that wears masks. I am not into sadomasochism and bondage. I am not a burglar. I am not a pandering politician.
How unbelievably closeted is your life that you think the only people who wear masks are terrorists, burglars, and people who are into S&M?
Just say it as you mean it. Kinky fuckers.
Clearly, she never watched Pulp Fiction.
It's just so sheltered. It's like, are you completely unaware that there are a ton of blue collar jobs that require a mask every day for the last 150 fucking years?
Yeah,
it's not a new invention.
Don't forget the furries either.
I do my best to forget the furries all the time.
I can't believe on her little cue card demonstration here that she's doing that the Hamburglar isn't part of her, demonstration. Come on.
I do not burgle hamburgers.
Oh, I just love the tapping on the board that just sounds like the I am not. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, I think these are about to be used as samples in a new song. That was amazing.
Not at all.
There you go. Chris Stone's Music John just pointed out either. Clearly, she's not a medical professional either. Some of them have been known to wear masks.
Yeah. Can you imagine she laying on the table? Hey, Doc, you're not wearing that fucking mask to operate on me. But I have a cold. I'm not letting you wear that fucking mask. Okay, then. Jesus.
Doctor, you kinky bastard, get that mask off.
First, you want to put me to sleep. Now you're wearing a mask.
Yeah. I went to see the proctologist and he wanted to ball gag me.
That wasn't the proctologist.
Oh, shit.
I thought it was weird that his office was in an alleyway.
Suck it out of a hose, huh? Oh, God. Okay, let's play it.
Like we see here, and here, and here, and here. I am a
I'm not a
proud
crook.
Trump Republican, yearning to be free
Of
again.
course.
Shame on all of you. Let liberty ring. God bless America.
Dinner and a show. My goodness, look at this.
Oh man.
Well, you know, sing us a song and show us stuff on a picture board. My goodness.
Even brought that bell to ring to make the point.
Hey, the woman came prepared, okay? That's what you gotta say. She came prepared.
That was amazing.
She
That
did
was
not
amazing.
come prepared. She didn't even have her Team America puppets.
Now, be honest. How many of you want this woman as your grandmother?
Oh.
Actually, yes, just because it'd be just weirdly funny.
Well,
She
it would,
might- Sorry.
it'd be nice. You know, it would be nice to have a grandma that's not into ball gags. So I agree.
And I'm glad that she explained that she was a Trump Republican because I had no clue before that.
Well, just
wasn't
just in case you couldn't see, you know, she was there. Look, she was there for all disabilities.
Yes, yes.
It wasn't obvious from all of the accessories that have aged like fine milk.
Oh, crazy.
Oh man, that was fucking painful.
I really hope we have more of this stuff.
Oh yeah, we've got. There's a couple more like that are in there. Oh fuck. God damn it, that hurt. My stomach's dying. I almost died coughing, laughing there on that. Thank God she told us she was a Trumper because I wouldn't have known remark. That almost killed me.
Christ, Dick, you couldn't be more fucking Canadian if you had, again, Molson and VO in your mouth right now. Oh man, that there video there kind of did me in, eh?
Yeah, I do have that sometimes, especially if I get a few beers going, which happens to be tonight. Cheese, do you have the video Free Man on the Land ready on the list?
I do.
Because I think that would be a real good one to slide into right after that. I mean, I don't think it's full of ball gags, but it might be pretty good.
That's not the Mountain Man, is it?
Mm-mm.
Okay, good.
I thought it was too. I pre-watched it to make sure it's not.
How rude, pre-watching videos.
No, only just for a second. I didn't break any rules.
All right. While we've got a slight break, can I just do a humongously huge shout out to OPT Lawyer, who's been doing a charity drive today. I don't know if it's mentioned because obviously I've not been here. So far, he's raised $633 for mental health charities.
Nice.
We've got it. We actually had it scheduled to shout out during the show, so it's perfect. You've done it because it hasn't been done yet. Awesome.
Oh, brilliant! I only thought of it because I was on there earlier and did a bit of a chat with him. So yeah, I thought I'd better shout it out. I don't want to forget.
Yeah, cool. We've got the link being shilled out in the chat as well. So
awesome.
Yes, cool. Oh, that sounded good. What you on to tonight?
That's my second bottle that I said as a backup for Patty.
Oh, loving it.
I just killed
Awesome.
one, so yeah.
I've just
Fallen
opened a bottle of
soldiers.
red beer.
Did you just say you uncorked Patty?
What's that?
Did you just say you uncorked Patty?
Yep, I uncorked another Patty. That's it. Yep.
She seems a lot happier now.
Yes.
Oh man.
What are you guys all drinking?
I've got. I'm actually full on American today. I'm drinking Budweisers.
Oh my!
Oh God!
Yikes.
Yeah.
Was there nothing else in the shop?
Actually, it's one of my top 10 choices as I go through my rotation.
Wow.
Yeah. Our Canadian Budweiser does not taste like American Budweiser. It's brewed here by one of our breweries. It's different beer.
Well, that's a blessing.
Yeah.
As an atheist, I say that, but yeah. Yeah, when you said Molson, that had kind of intrigued me because that was like one of the first beers, as a kid, getting into beer and drinking. That was like one of the first beers that I really liked, and like decided, no, this is good beer, and I kind of went that way with it. So I haven't had Molson in ever. So, and then there's Molson Gold and Molson Canadian, and then Labatt's Blue and Labatt's Lager or whatever. So, yeah.
Yeah, I grew up on Blue.
Yeah, that's pretty good too. Yeah.
Yeah.
You forgot balls in that statement.
What's that?
If you knew my cousin, you'd have had blue balls too.
What the fuck did you just say?
No, I was doing that Canadian redneck thing. You remember? I was just going backwards in the chat there for a second. Well, I'm adopted, so it actually worked out, but that's not how I meant it. I was just kidding around.
Yeah, he's adopted. It was actually his sister before that.
Yeah. No, only child, spoiled too. So yeah, tell me all about it. Trust me, I've heard it. Let's how about the free man on the land, and then we can do the more Karens one, or oh, haha, I thought somebody was giving me a note, but it's Barman posting funny pictures. He's got the flute. Okay. Yeah, that's exactly what it looks like. I gotta stop. So, Cheese, play that fucking thing, white boy.
Okie doke. Sorry, you don't mind me just asking, what is it you're actually doing?
They were doing litter, sir.
Litter?
Yes, sir.
What, this lady's being fined for littering?
She's going to be issued a fixed penalty notice. I haven't explained it that far yet.
Under what jurisdiction?
Under the Environmental Protection Act 1990.
Act?
Sorry?
An act?
It's a council bylaw.
Right, but she doesn't, firstly, she doesn't know about that act, firstly, in order to be able to consent to it.
Right,
in the UK, once
everyone in the UK knows you will get in shit if you throw stuff on the floor. Littering is a known fucking thing. If you get caught, tough shit. I've been caught, tough shit. Oh, how are people this dense?
But you didn't consent to the act.
No, I didn't. But
I did consent to the act of murder. So I guess I'm good. I'm good to go. You guys are in trouble now.
Aaron Massa, ignorance of the law is no excuse. Exactly.
Right.
I wanted to point out this guy definitely doesn't know the reason that Japanese subways are fucking pristine. You know why?
Yeah,
because they cane your ass.
Because you get in real fucking trouble if you dirty it up.
Oh, bad.
This is a step in that direction.
Yeah. What's wrong with keeping your surroundings clean for those around you? It's like the attitude of that one guy in the neighborhood who has got like 9 rusted, rotting cars in the front yard, and everybody else has a really nice place. And they go, "What's the problem?"
Well, I will say that if he pays for those rusted cars and he pays for that rusted yard, it's his fucking, it's his money. He does what he does. Fuck all those HOA Karen motherfuckers talking about home ownership bullshit. Fuck off.
Yeah, I'm not so sure.
I'm not
so sure on that.
Go around telling people what they can and can't do with their own property.
I wouldn't say that you have to keep it all nice. Like, if you don't want to water your grass, don't. If you don't want to do this, don't. But rusted, old, broken down cars, leaking oil and shit into the ground and whatnot, it's not just an eyesore. It's not actually a good thing.
That's a little bit different.
Leaking oil, yeah.
Yeah, if you're not draining oil, then if you're not, causing serious damage, the people like that piss me off. That people talking about, I had an uncle that got pissed off because somebody wanted to paint their house pink in his subdivision. And holy shit, this motherfucker's on the television, bitching to the news. Shouldn't be allowed to paint his house purple. I said, Uncle, you pay his fucking bills.
as a British person, I don't get this whole thing because we don't have HOAs. If you want to paint your house whatever color you want, you can, as long as it's not offensive and you've drawn a 16-foot penis on the side of your house. No one's going to say fuck all.
Wait, hold on a minute here. Hold on a minute. I'm very whoa. What? Okay, because as I understand it, being Canadian, somebody who's never actually been to the UK. From what I hear, you guys have so many rules and regulations about, oh God, you're not allowed to change the outside of that house because it's, older and blah, blah. And, oh, you can't do that to this one. And like, aren't you guys the kings of this shit?
That's on old listed buildings, and they've got to be a couple of hundred years old, really, for that to apply. But even then, it's like, right, I want to change my windows. Okay, your building's 250 years old. You're in a conservation area, which you would have known when you bought it. You're going to have to change it for wooden frames again. It's got to keep in. But if you go to a new build house estate, do what the fuck you want. So it's only old listed historical importance buildings that are basically the same age as the American Constitution.
I was just going to say, we don't have any of those, really. I lived when the last house I lived in with my parents before I moved out was what we called a century stone farmhouse, because it was like old to us, and it was built in the 1860s, and the walls were like 2 feet thick, so you could literally just sit in the windowsill and read a book.
Yeah, my pub, the ground floor of our pub, is 16th century.
Wow.
Because it was an old mill and the walls are horrendous, which means when we've had windows done, they've had to be wooden double glazing. So we can have double glazing. They've just got to be wooden frames. So it's a pain in the ass, but makes everything more expensive.
Yeah. Okay, I just had to, sorry, Seamus.
Now, when you say your pub, is it like your pub or just like the pub, like Dorm and Cheers? You know what I mean?
I rent the building and it's my business.
We are definitely just like meant to be pure friends. I mean, it's just there's something just kismet,
Yeah,
Seamus is in love right now, a bearded Welshman that has a pub.
I'm not the sarcastic barman for no reason. I would have thought someone who's got a podcast could have figured that shit out.
Well, you never know.
You brought John to stay quiet. You see how quiet John is during all of this.
The sarcastic part threw me. I'm just saying.
Well, I've got a question on that, because the thing that normally happens in Dublin is people always go to the Guinness brewery, and the first thing you see when you walk in the door is the lease that Arthur Guinness signed in 1759. So you always get this joke that the Guinness brewery is older than the United States of America, and that's very funny. But then recently the question has turned to which is going to last longer.
There's that.
Yeah.
I gotta say a big welcome to the family to Wooden Toad. Thank you so much for joining the family. Awesome. Very cool. Thank you.
Whoop whoop.
Yeah. So, does anybody remember the video? DKG custom without the S. Is here.
I've brought my own S's tonight. How's it going?
Good.
As the president of the British National Archives of Rusty Old Cars, I'm kind of disappointed with tonight's stream, actually.
Why? Because there's no rusty old cars.
Well, no, but there's plenty in my place.
Well, then stick in the country. Stay in the country. No, but the rusty old cars, the way he said that, it almost sounded like the truck from Cars. What's wrong with rusty old cars?
I tell you, Dick, everything's rusty at my place.
Oh. But your wife still loves you. It's all right.
Yeah, but she won't touch me. Not without gloves and a good tub of Swarfiga.
Well, that
I didn't say.
Sorry.
I didn't say she was stupid.
Yeah, I was just going to say she can't actually move until you give her a fresh coat of WD-40.
That's not half wrong.
Jesus Christ. Geez, you better hit the button before we fuck this right up.
Second, in the UK, we are governed by common law, right? You know that. If this lady doesn't know about this statute or this act that has been passed through legislation, which you're now trying to enforce upon her, that's actually fraud.
Well, it's not, sir.
It is, because she doesn't know about it. So how can she consent to it or contest it? What's your name? I'm going to make a complaint about you.
You don't need to take my name.
I do need to take your name because you're doing fraud. Listen, that's treachery and treason under the Queen's order.
Can you like close your mouth?
No, this is fraud. I need this man's name. Because you're not from you wasn't born in the UK, was you? No, right. So you don't know about these things. And then you got I need to know what's going on right here because
Stop for littering offence.
Stop for littering offence.
Yeah. So
Sorry.
is this guy's obviously trying to defend the other one because he's trying to go, he's not from the UK, so he doesn't know that littering's a crime. I'm sorry, but how many countries can you probably go to where you're not going to get told off for littering? It's going to be everywhere in Europe is going to be the same. Most of the American continent, I guess, would be the same. Even I can't think of anywhere. Yeah, Canada. But yeah, go for it, Kev.
I just wanted to like try and nail down this guy's method of having a conversation. Let me see if I can replicate this here. Hey, barman. So you were saying you rent the property and you own your pub, right?
I do. Yes, I rent the property.
Hang on, I'm not finished speaking. I just asked you a question, but I'm not finished speaking. Like the guy just never stops talking. You can't have a conversation if you never shut the fuck up and let the other person reply.
You're talking about my wife again.
Like he's asked the officer like 5 or 6 questions, but he just keeps talking through the answers.
My goodness, this is completely off subject, but I just looked over at Team's live stream right now. It's probably the smartest thing he's ever done.
Put a bag on his head.
No, almost
ended it.
Almost.
Oh.
No, he got one of those stupid Pavlov bullshit, the thing that gives you electric shock, and he has it connected to his super chat. So anytime somebody sends him a super chat, it shocks the shit out of him.
Oh, that's awesome.
And he's probably got like fucking $150 in the last 2 minutes.
Jeez.
We need one of that. That man knows how to egg a super chat. He's good at it. He's fucking genius at that.
Was it? They said, so money can't buy you happiness, but I'm taking donations if everyone wants to. I want to try and prove it wrong.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
Hey, P. Barnes, it's called the Kanye West dialectic technique. Let me let you finish. Oh, wow. Oh, man, that's good. Anyone, or should we let the person who doesn't listen talk?
Let this guy continue to talk incessantly.
Yeah. And hopefully they'll arrest him.
Oh, wouldn't that be nice?
Right, but she doesn't know about that act to be able to consent to it or contest it. In the UK, we are governed by consent.
Okay, but you're into Merton Council, their bylaws, okay?
Yeah.
It's not to litter, they're 0 tolerance, right?
Do you know what? Let me see what you're going to do with this now, yeah? Watch this. I'm going to now litter.
Yeah.
What are you going to do now? Because I'm a free man of the land, sovereign. And I know UK law and legal policy. So what's going to happen now? I've just littered.
You have to walk away from it, that's an offence committed.
Yeah? All right.
Fucking asshole.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Drop him to the floor and cuff him.
Ma'am.
Let me introduce myself then.
Hello,
My
ma'am.
name's Jeannie, I'm an enforcement officer on behalf of Merton Council.
Can I see that properly? Why are you covering the picture, man?
Because I don't have to give you my picture, okay?
But you do, because I don't know if that's your card. So I don't know if you're.
Here you go.
I don't know if you're acting within the law, the common law of the land.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, you.
I didn't know about that section, and I don't.
I completely missed this lady's name, but I like her. I like that the guy pulls the I'm going to litter now trick. And I couldn't hear at all what she said, but it seemed the basis of it was, I'm going to ignore it because I know you're making a dumb fucking point and I don't care. I'm going to imagine that's what she said.
Why couldn't you hear what she said?
Your
question. How come you can't answer why you couldn't hear what she said?
Yeah. I think, you know what's really funny is these guys always go to this maritime law thing. Really, because, from what I understand from history back in the day when, you would be under maritime law on a ship. Let's say you got caught stealing from somebody else's bunk. It wasn't going to go well for you. And I know for one thing for sure, when it comes to like sailors on a proper ship and whatnot, if you think you're just going to walk around and fucking litter and leave it to be somebody else's job to clean up, you're fucked.
See what this guy kind of missed out on, the fact that there was a new law passed through Parliament recently, which you can be arrested for trying to prove a dumb fucking point.
That'd be good.
I just wonder though, like in America, from the videos I've seen, if they'd have been tased or beaten by now. I mean, seriously, what the fuck?
Totally.
Assholes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And the poor girl, sorry, barman, the poor girl, she's like, oh fuck, you're one of them.
It's written all over her face.
Yeah. The simple response as well is ignorance is not a fucking way to get out of something. Just because you don't know something, as simple as this, as said before, just because you're ignorant doesn't mean you're not going to pay the fucking fine.
Yeah, and really what it comes down to is, again, just using the Americanisms, this guy is not a part of the crime. If she committed the crime and the officer is doing the interrogation and this guy keeps interfering, that's called obstruction. Mm-hmm. So as a cop, and here, I would clearly let him know that he needs to back the fuck off or he's going to get arrested, and the video would be much shorter. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Well, she's not actually a cop. I think she's just like one of those like community officers.
Yeah.
What's the difference between community officers and cops for us dumb Yankees here?
They're just kind of like the in-betweeners. So they will what would you say, police an area, but they don't have as much authority as a police. But they will bring in the police. They will bring in the blues if they need them.
They basically just go around. Yeah, they basically just go around giving out fines.
Yeah. Okay. Stop being naughty. That's what that's basically.
So what you're saying is they're hall monitors.
Sorry, John.
Hall monitors. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
But don't you wander to reach for that microphone right now and click it and go, somebody bring me the plank. I got a maritime law.
Yeah.
Let's keel haul him.
Yeah. It's a good comparison, though. Ugly German Truth said it's basically what an American would call a meter maid.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Even though the Beatles sang the song, so figure that one out. I'm just saying. It's true, though. You know.
Speaking, do you believe that? Because I know you're a huge conspiracy nut, there, Dick. Do you believe? Do you believe the urban legend about Ticket to Ride? The idea that
no.
Okay, cool.
No,
you know what I'm talking about.
That's,
wait.
Yeah. It's the same with. He blew his mind out in a car. Supposed to be about Paul McCartney's death, right?
Oh, I didn't know that was that. Okay.
Is that why the front of Abbey Road is the funeral procession?
Right.
Yeah.
God
damn it, man.
So those that don't know, Ticket to Ride, the rumor is that, and obviously I have people and here that would correct me anyways, but I would hope, Ride was a place near the UK where you could go and get an abortion. So the idea in the song was she's got a ticket to ride and she don't care, as in that's my baby.
Yeah.
So it actually makes the song kind of more interesting if it's real, but I've never heard anything to actually substantiate it.
No, but it does fit a lot of the lyrics. Not bad, doesn't it?
Right.
It's kind of great that they who are in charge of everything have got a really good songwriting staff.
Yes.
Oh yeah. And they've got an amazing sense of humor, DK, because all they ever do is throw it in our faces in secret ways that only stupid people figure out. It's amazing.
Just those little leaks every now and then, just tidbits. Tidbits of the truth hidden in song.
You know, they are just on par with God. You know, it's like, you know, instead of just coming down and telling everybody so everybody knows, you wake up when you're born that there's a God and everything's clear as a bell. No, he speaks in parables in different languages and lets the books and things about him gets mistranslated and lost over time. But, you know, it's the word of God and it never changes. So it's okay.
Well, maybe God is the they. I mean, because they're just as invisible.
Well, the Trinity makes him they, right?
True. Yeah, and we just found out the Trinity was a firmament and what? Yeah. I missed that part too in the other video.
Yeah, when we forgot to bring that up. You're right, Seamus, because when he did that the Trinity, I remember thinking, I got to remember to say something about that, but there was so many I fucking forgot, right?
Right? Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, some of these fucking people, they just go off on such a tangent. You could like only comprehend, you know, so many bits of bullshittery to comment on it.
Exactly. Oh man, see, you guys really get it, what we're doing. You know, it has nothing to do with trying to, you know, it's sure, you're correcting people and whatnot and trying to show why they're wrong, but you're really just here to make fun of them and call them out for being idiots.
Oh yeah.
I know, which is really fun. Speaking of idiots, sorry,
we're not making fun of anybody.
Oh, I was.
Hey, when I called that guy earlier, when I called him an idiot, that wasn't me making fun of him. That was me pointing out the obvious.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. They're not wrong there.
I do make fun of you a little bit there, Dick.
Yeah, well, you know, like once again, making fun of idiots, so it's not bad. That's okay.
Well, Dick likes a rubbing every now and then.
He does.
Yeah. Just treat me like your own personal chicken, baby.
Well, my chicken baby, jeez.
Cheese, save us. Cheese, just do it.
Consent to. I'm a free man of the land, sovereign.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you got any identification on yourself?
No, I don't.
Doesn't happen often.
Am I being entertained?
No, you're not being entertained.
I'm not being entertained.
He said it.
Am I free to go?
You can walk if you have to.
Thank you.
I can follow you.
You can follow me, and then I'm telling you now, as a free man of the land. Listen, if you follow me, this is harassment. It is harassment because I've asked you don't follow me. Right? So let's see if you follow me. If you follow me again, and I will, if I have to self-defense, I'll put you on warning now, right? I'm a free man of the land. I told you already, sovereign. If you
Please attempt to physically stop her. I want to see you try. I really, really do.
I know there isn't any, but I really want her to see her smash the glass.
like I get that she's not like a full cop, so you know maybe she can't really like take him down on her own herself and everything, but I want to see you take a swing at a woman in public, and I want to see how that goes for you.
Well, don't forget, isn't there two of these officers? So the other
There
one's
is.
just going to come in and kick the shit out of him.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm going to go out on a limb because we can't really see this, you know, fucking jizzmonger. But I'm going to say that, you know, Dolores here is going to fucking throttle him given the chance. Okay. I'm going to have my money on her. I'm just saying.
I wonder if she could just like kick him in the nuts when it's her break.
That'd be nice.
Well, anyway,
I'm off duty now.
He said, if I have to self-defense, and I'm going to say anyone who uses self-defense as a verb doesn't know much about self-defense.
Fair enough.
Yeah, and I'm using self-defense as I'm going to preempt any of your issues and use self-defense against you before you've done anything to me. That's not self-defense.
Yeah.
That's being a dickhead.
After he walked back into her face again.
Yes.
Just to point out.
Arduin pointed out she's probably allowed to defend herself a little bit more harshly than normal people. And it just occurred to me, is there anything... I don't think there should be, but is there anything preventing a cop from, say, kicking a suspect square in the nuts?
Nope.
No.
Yes.
To put a stop to them? If they're an immediate threat?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Really?
I say no.
No, it didn't
A
matter.
law enforcement officer, no.
No, law enforcement officer, most definitely yes. Now, whether or not they're going to get in trouble for doing it, that's a completely different story. But
well, no. You're allowed if well, let's put it this way: if you're allowed to engage in that level of force, things are
No, because you're still,
you know what I mean?
regardless, you're still not allowed to put suspects in chokeholds. So there are rules and regulations and things that they cannot do. Doesn't mean
whoa. It depends on department. It does not depend. There is no like total rule, and that's the other problem.
No, I understand.
Okay, but like departmental rules can say you cannot choke or you cannot do this, but most will like put out a very vague kind of saying, hey, you must subdue. You do force to subdue, right? And which was kind of explained to me was it's all fair and game until the cuffs go on. So that was also a nice wink and nudge. So yeah.
Spaceman in chat just pointed out in the UK, police should only use force that is reasonable, and I do sort of remember that. So he's not sure if kicking someone in the nuts would seem reasonable.
And that's
it would in this situation.
That's why I'm talking like circumstantial thing, like someone say you've got a female officer. I don't mean to say like the female cops are weaker, but
they are.
Say you've got a female officer who's being accosted by a guy. He's about to like literally stab her in the face. Can she kick him in the nuts to stop him? Why the hell not?
I would say that would be reasonable.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, going by the activity of this guy, she'd probably have to have 3 or 4 swings to try and actually find them.
That's great.
Oh, I love that. That was awesome. Are we doing more video, or are we just all thinking we all want to kick him in the nuts now?
I think we should try. We should try a little more of the video.
Sorry, I thought you said try kicking him in the nuts.
We should try that too. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's dox him and line up.
Follow me or anything like that, I will self-defend myself. Yeah. Come, follow me. You're following me. That's harassment. You're on camera. This is going on This is going on internet.
Wait. Did he just say follow me? You're following me. That's harassment.
Yes.
Yeah. He commanded her to follow him.
He was. He did the thing. He did the thing that all the people of Walmart do. Don't touch me. Touch me. Don't touch me. Yeah, masturbator. Absolutely. That is a moment where if you're filming that shit on the street, you would yell "World Star."
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah,
that was a fat man in pink fucking yoga pants with slippers on. Like that was a Walmart move to the end.
Mm-hmm. But I'm correct in that, right? He said, "Go ahead, follow me. You're following me. That's harassment."
Yep. Yeah. I'm just looking at the fact. Do you think he's walking away not to try and get her to follow him, but because he's scared he's going to get in shit, and he's like, "Yeah, follow me, I dare you." Fuck, I'm gonna run away quick. This bitch is gonna kick my ass.
So this guy is like he's filming himself, and he put this on the internet himself. The guy being the dick.
Yeah,
that's the best. Wow. These assholes. He's like
the British version of that dude with the lectern walking out of the Capitol building.
This is true.
We got to go back to the Beatles quick. Tusk says, "Hey, Dawson, Ticket to Ride is about hookers in Amsterdam getting a paper license to work after a clean health check. Hence, a ticket to ride."
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, let's go to Amsterdam.
I'm going to carve that on the Shills wall.
Yeah, can we do the next show live from Amsterdam? I'm just saying it all out. We did like some exploratory, like groundwork and make sure this is real. I'm just saying.
Yeah, we have to look into this.
So
in depth.
How much of Amsterdam is probably open? We'd have to ask someone in chat. And with masks and things like that, who knows what you're getting into?
I'm willing to chance some of it. I'm just saying.
Amsterdam is weird. It's weird.
I think I remember the last time I went to Amsterdam, my favorite memory was going into KFC, ordering some hot wings and getting one extra hot wing. And I was over the moon at the fact there's one extra hot wing. I think we can all tell why. But I was like, yes!
Did you order the special under-the-counter hot wings?
No, I've been on the brownies all day, though. So brownies, milkshakes, pipes. God.
When you went home, did you still have an extra hot wing?
No. I think my funnest memory of all of that was My funnest memory of all of that was being in college, and there was a newsagents near college. And we went out for a spliff at lunchtime and and they had like a little penny sweet section. DKG will understand. Penny shrimps, DKG?
Penny shrimps. I think I went to college with her.
Yeah. But I took about half an hour to count out like 12 penny shrimps. It was ridiculous. I was so it was wrong.
Penny shrimps. I remember when they were 2 for a penny. Shut up.
Jesus Christ.
I'm so old. I remember when we invented dirt. Y'all young whippersnappers don't know shit.
Back when a dime bag cost a dime.
Back in a dime bag cost 50 cents, but you got 5 of them.
Colorado Biker Prepper is doing Eric Idle's song in chat. Epigonosyphilitis. It's the medical song, man. Oh, too funny, man. That just every time I see it with the big long words for the shit we call like the clap and whatnot, I always think of Eric Idle singing that fucking song, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sores remind me of your smile.
Yeah, man. I know that word for word. It's fucking too funny. You can really sick people out singing that one. Should we remember that we're watching a video, or do we want to just carry on? I mean, I'm good either way.
We're watching
video. He's definitely running
away like a
run,
There's my
bitch,
bus.
run!
Come keep following.
He thinks she's gonna give a shit enough to run after him. No, she's gonna walk calmly after him like fucking Jason. Look at her.
No, she's gonna radio and say, male wearing this, getting on this bus, please watch CCTV for when he gets off, and someone will just be there like, hey, you're that dickhead who gave my colleague some shit.
Yeah.
And it's London, so there's going to be CCTV everywhere.
True.
Yeah, probably taking better video than this idiot is too.
Oh yeah.
Well, he's got to say.
Well, anyway, yeah.
Live streaming your getaway from a crime.
We're living in some kind of police state
energy.
where foreigners are coming over to the UK. They don't even know these statutes and these acts, what's being passed through legislation. So they can't consent to it. They can't contest it because they don't know about it.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Kevin.
When you come to a new country, it is your obligation to learn the laws of that country. If I move to Saudi Arabia and I forget, I don't know, to like maybe I let a woman drive by herself, I'm not gonna get fucking any sympathy because I didn't know.
Yeah,
it's my job to know because I decided to live there.
Well, let me challenge that for a second, because not what you're saying, but isn't it whenever you come into a country, especially if you're migrating, immigrating, or signing a visa or whatever, you consent to abide by the rules, laws, and regulations of the country you're going to?
As far as I remember, yeah.
I would assume
one
so.
of the tenets. Yeah. One of the tenets of law, anywhere you go, is ignorance is no excuse. Nobody gives a fuck. The law is the law.
Well, but what I'm saying is, this guy is all, well, this foreigner didn't consent. Yes, this foreigner did.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely did.
I have a cunning plan. So, Kennedy, I need to borrow you. Me and you are going to go to London. We're going to find this bloke. You're going to mug him. And when he complains, you say, I'm sorry, I didn't know the fucking rules, mate. I'm really sorry. And we'll walk off with his money. But before we do it,
you don't have any money.
He's got an Oyster card. He doesn't have any money.
We'll steal his Oyster card, and one of us will get to ride around London for free.
Yeah, while repeatedly kicking him in the nuts, because again, I didn't know.
If you could find him.
Yeah, I'm going to try out for Manchester United. I'm going to practice on your sorry ass sack, bitch. Douche.
Go.
I'm sure we'll find him easy enough. We'll just listen for some dickhead giving somebody shit. If it's not him, it'll be someone close enough that we can just mug them as well, because they'll have the same argument.
Yeah, 6 of one, half dozen of the other. As long as you get the bacon, so you can go get the beer. Who cares?
As a Liverpool fan, I say have at it, Dick. So you know.
I reckon using that video, we could probably find out what that Tesco store was he ran past, and just hang out there till he turns up. Because I bet he's a regular.
Good idea.
What was it?
I'm obviously a foreigner, so if anybody can pay my airfare, I'll hang out there all day. Just saying. just
can we do this?
I'll be fine.
Can we do this around the time of the British Grand Prix? Because I'd really like to come over for that.
Right?
You know.
Oh, I don't think that's held by that Tesco store.
Tesco. The only thing I know about Tesco was Jeremy Clarkson once talked about having a tomato mash that was served to him at a Tesco. Is that correct, or have I got the wrong store?
Tesco's do cafe, so possibly. The main thing I know
and he
about
said
Tesco is once upon a time, 1 in every £4 was spent in a Tesco's.
Wow. Yeah, because he said something like, it was the second nicest thing I ever put in my mouth. And, he left it at that because we didn't need to know more.
I'll tell you, my funniest story about Tesco is watching Johnny Depp eat a Tesco value cheese and pickle sandwich and going, this is, he's got everything laid out in front of him. And the only sandwich was left was a Tesco cheese and pickle value sandwich. And it's like, Jesus, Johnny, you're a multi-millionaire.
It must be like 7-Eleven or something. It sounds like a gas station that has like a small grocery store built into it.
Oh, it's a massive everything. Gas station.
Yeah, Tesco's does literally everything. Probably, I'd say it's probably close to an American-style Walmart. It's a full supermarket. I mean, you go to a Tesco's Express, and you've got everything from shoelaces, TVs, laptops, iPods, phones. All your shopping needs you could have in.
Come on, barman. It's not like Lidl where you can buy a fucking welder.
That's true. That is true.
And a petrol generator.
Yeah. I went into Lidl the other day. I wanted a bag of crisps, a loaf of bread. I came out with a tumble drying washing machine, a sky crane, and 3 packs of clamps. I don't know what we're going to do with them.
And still had change from a tenner.
Yeah.
Jesus. I think some of us missed a bit on that one, but it sounded funny. I don't know.
I suppose it is a very British joke, that I will be fair.
Yeah. To me, it reminded me of an episode of Top Gear where they go to the store and buy shit and then take it all and throw it in the tip because they were out caravanning somewhere. And it was pretty funny. I don't know. Should we let this guy film his big criminal getaway a bit more? I just can't believe that he's doing this. How stupid do you have to be? I littered, pissed off an authority figure, and I'm running away, and I'm streaming it on YouTube so you all know who I am.
I'm not for doxing, but in this case, this guy is definite. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Before we replay, I think Plothole's about to jump off if he wants to say his goodbyes.
Goodbye, everybody. I had a lot of fun making fun of idiots, and then these people are watching videos about.
Hey, nice to meet you, man. Nice talking to you.
Right, we'll see you.
Thank you for coming.
Absolutely.
Take care, Johnny-O.
Cheers, everybody.
Later, man.
He's going to rewatch the video and check the number on that bus to find the route. So he can find this guy.
Too funny.
The plot hole rips him a new hole.
Oh, well, a little more then?
Is he going to get away?
Dropping a little sweet wrapper or whatever.
It'd be funny if they stopped the bus.
80 quid or 60 quid or whatever it is. It's ridiculous, man. Anyway, fuck the system, death to the establishment, anti-fisted, all day, every day.
Pause.
I think death to the establishment who managed to provide him a nice bus to get on.
Yeah. Like, fuck the system that I'm literally inside out right now.
That's another callback to Monty Python, right? The Life of Brian with the Romans. You know,
Yeah,
what the Romans,
what have the
what have they
Romans
ever
ever
given
done
us?
for us?
Fine. Oh, law and order. You can't just remember what Jerusalem's like after dark.
Well, of course, the roads and sanitation.
Ugly German Truce in the chat just put up a great point. They've exported D-Marble to the UK now.
Yeah,
he really does.
No, just cloned.
Yeah, clones.
I will say this. I will say this: when it comes to the original inhabitants of Britain, I'm pretty sure he's won.
He's not stupid enough.
I like what P. Barnes said. Way to rage against the machine.
That's funny.
What's probably more amusing, if he's in, I bet he's uploaded this from the free public Wi-Fi available in the centre of London, paid for by the government, on riding away on the bus, paid for by the government, while raging against everything he doesn't like about the government.
Yep.
As was said before, but he's probably even using the infrastructure to upload this shit. How stupid and thick can you get? It really is daft.
Well, there's obviously one part of the infrastructure in Britain that he's not been using. It's called a library.
I was just going to say schools. He just never
School,
yeah.
School.
Yeah.
I think you've seen a YouTube video or a few. I'm just saying, maybe. I'm throwing that out there.
But I wonder, when this guy opens up a Playboy magazine, does he flip through it wondering what all the chicken scratch is between the nudie pictures?
Oh, Dick, you put in the...
you scratch and sniff Playboy or something?
Only on used Playboys.
Yeah. No, they sell those in vending machines in Japan.
I was a bit of a hustler, man. I'm just saying, you know.
They were better. Okay, well, geez, what are we doing next?
Well, I've got that other public freakouts video loaded, or we can go back to the list.
Public freakouts.
What are you feeling? Public freakouts. Barman has spoken.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It was that easy.
You don't have the vibrational frequency to host that virus.
And I taught her that.
So if you don't
what?
have vibrational frequency, right?
What the fuck?
I was gonna say someone's gonna shout pause as soon as she says vibrational frequency.
I was tempted on that. It was I taught her that bit. She seemed so proud, bless her. So yeah, I don't know what she said about virus, but I taught her about vibrators.
Oh, yeah. What the fuck is she on about? I mean, really?
Sex toys have nothing to do with viruses. Yeah. I'm just saying, vibrational frequencies are caused by the control or the power output of your D cell batteries, and we know they're D cells because that chick is using big toys.
And also, can't you adjust the speed on those to adjust the frequency, just to tune it in just right for that moment of ecstasy? I wouldn't know. I'm asking for a friend.
But both of these ladies strike me as the sort of person that use industrial drills, and I think they only go at one speed.
Yeah, she's the kind of chick who shifts gears in a manual shift car by shifting her ass back and forth. Fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, we're so horrible.
I'm sorry. I missed the memo about this vibrational, frequency shit. I mean, obviously, I'm down with the reptilian overlords that are here to, overtake and manipulate the economy. And of course, the Jews in Hollywood play a role with the baby eatings and that, and the lasers from the skies that burn half California for some apparent reason. That is,
don't forget they're Jewish lasers. They're Jewish lasers. Remember?
Yes. Well, they're run by Jews. I understand that. So apparently they're killing the Jews that are like encouraging upon the part of Hollywood that the other Jews don't want to be in, or maybe those are the lizard people. I don't know, but I understand all that. I appreciate that, and obviously the Bilderbergs have some sort of beef in this that also fuck with the Illuminati that, actually are the real overlords. And then we have the overlords from Saturn and elsewhere. This shit is like, I understand we're coming to that boiling point, but vibrational frequencies? Where did I miss that, guys? Where did I miss this memo? Come on, Dick. You were supposed to update the memo. What the fuck?
Do you think Woody Allen is in charge?
Oh, Christ.
So here's the question. Does anyone remember Thunderbirds?
Yes.
And does anyone remember it was Ardwin's put the mole, but I'm sure it wasn't called the mole. The one that dug underground.
Yeah, it was called the mole.
Oh, it was called the mole. That's her vibrator. Thank you, Ardwin.
Oh shit.
Oh my god. That was unbelievably funny. The vibrational frequency. I'm sorry. Change the batteries, honey, and it'll all smooth out for you.
But Dick, we haven't heard the rest of the video. Maybe it's all going to make sense.
Maybe my answer. Maybe. Fuck. I can't just play it.
That's a cheery optimism right there.
You don't have the vibrational frequency to get COVID?
Correct. Do you know that everything in this universe vibrates and is alive? There is life with that. That's what I'm talking about.
I don't put life into COVID. I'm not going to wear a mask.
I'm not going to wear a mask either.
I never wear a mask.
We're not going to wear them.
Ever.
Well, could she at least put a bag over her face?
What the fuck?
Separate video, possibly?
Yeah, I think we changed. Yeah,
we did.
You guys all right?
That's wow.
What the fuck?
Holy shit, pause.
Anything like this.
Oh my god.
The fuck does these people not have security guards that have stopped this person? I understand if it's next to the wine, but what the fuck has this person got against booze?
That
Really?
that video is bringing me close to fucking tears.
Hey, John had to go. I don't know if you guys saw that. So
just saw, yeah.
I was just saying to him, hold on, we'll cut to you and say bye, and then boom, he's gone.
Yeah, he's like that.
Good night, John.
Yeah, I'll have to read his last comment. He's got to step off, folks. He doesn't have the vibrational frequencies to stay up after midnight.
So here's the question, right? You figure about $30 a bottle. How many bottles do we see there?
But I'll be fair, by the look of it, that's a Lidl or an Aldi based on the sort of sign. So they're about £6 a bottle at most.
Well, it's probably £6 a shelf.
Can you imagine though, when you're talking about profit for the owner of this shop, that is a fucking hit.
It is, but they'll claim it all back on insurance, and on top of the insurance, she'll be fined and ordered to repay that alcohol.
I hope
that'll be part of. Well, I say he or she. I'm not too sure. She hasn't turned around, but it just looks like a woman's frame. Very sorry, but yeah, they're gonna have to pay that shit. They really will.
This is where they go clean up an aisle 4, and I just turn up with a fucking straw.
I'd show up with a shotgun if you don't leave now.
Are we gonna comment any more on Miss Vibrations though? I mean, was she getting her information from David Avocado Wolf? You know, the mushroom man. You know, I mean, what the fuck, dude?
The logic behind her entire statement, especially when she goes, everything is alive and vibrates. Well, I don't think that flag in your hand's alive, love, and I don't think there's any life between your ears either. And if there is, it's definitely not fucking intelligence.
I've heard this vibrational frequency shit before, and it always comes back to people who think they have to charge their crystals in moonlight. But it's just reflected sunlight. So why don't you just do it during the day when it's more powerful?
She's just upset because she's had nothing alive between her legs for years.
Forever.
Dick, you have to remember, moonlight has special properties. That's why vampires can go out at night, because otherwise, if it was just normal reflected sunlight, vampires can go out at night either. There's magic there. There's magic in the moon.
Wow.
Either that or vampires
okay.
aren't real.
We got to do the Giorgio Tsoukalos. My question is, who built the moon?
Oh, I know the answers to that. It was the giants, and they dug it up out the Grand Canyon, then filled it with helium.
I'll take Flat Earth Aussie Jesus for 100, please, Alex.
you can have him for a tenner. German truth. Not sure yeast counts as alive.
It depends on where it's growing, but we ain't going there.
Oh,
so yeah, we've got to play the video right now because we're in the danger zone. I feel it. I am anyway. So
I thought she tripped and fell into it, but she's actually.
Why though? I don't know.
Look at this.
Oh.
We can't go near her, Ramona. She's throwing bottles.
And I have a choice if you have
Oh, video.
Learn how to make some food.
Oh!
Learn how to make some food. Learn how to make some food, buddy. It's a fucking burger, buddy. Why don't you fucking shut the fuck up before I throw this coffee in your face? You fucking douchebag. Get your teeth fixed now.
Wow.
Now, pause.
Yeah.
I think someone's in front of me on the pause.
Yeah. The other thing I would say is, there's been a lot of things that have been played and shared in many videos like this, but I really must say that I'm disappointed in humanity more than ever to see this woman destroy alcohol and nobody murder her. I'm just saying, what the fuck? I thought this was a social contract. We were all on board. What the hell?
Yeah. The only way you destroy alcohol is in my mouth.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not all I've heard.
Hey!
But
even if the alcohol isn't enjoyable, somebody put time and effort into making it. Don't fucking abuse it.
Hang on. What alcohol isn't enjoyable? At some point, someone's going to enjoy it. And even if it's a shit spirit, it'll make a reasonable cocktail at some point. What I'm more shocked at, though, is that woman to me, and I'm very sorry if she wasn't, sounded Canadian. Where was the apology from being so rude? Jesus Christ.
Hey, one day Canada will rule the world and then you'll all be sorry.
Well, one day you sort of did. It was when you were part of this really amazing, awesome thing, the British Empire.
Oh, that thing that failed to hold India, failed to hold America, failed. Yeah. That was amazing. Good job. Well done.
No.
Bigger than any Canadian empire.
We let the Americans have America. He says, "Oh fuck it, you have it."
Well, yeah.
That war was just you guys signing it over, right? Yeah, they just let them have it. Yeah.
And we were approved, right? Oh, fuck it, you have it.
You forgot the bit we learned yesterday. We might have given up on that war and then won the War of 1812, but we now own America because America's a corporation.
That was amazing. That was amazing. That was amazing. She literally is convinced that America is owned by a corporation because somebody shat in a vampire's face 200 years. I couldn't make heads or tails of it. It was fucked up.
Well, it's some old dude in the city of London, isn't it? Who somehow got the paperwork for owning America. He just doesn't fucking know it.
Yeah, Vlad the Impaler, I think his name was. I don't know. Terrible dude. He's really, seriously, just hand it over, man. I think but I think what she was really doing is mistaking the fact that America's money is kind of private and not controlled by the government like your average country's is.
Yeah.
That's what I think she was fucking up.
Well, so the best description that I had, there's two. One is, America's, George Carlin said something to the effect that America is just an oil company with an army. Yeah. And then a good friend of mine, Andy Hall, said that we're a third world country with a first world war, or military rather. So,
yeah.
So yeah, take what you want. I mean, we're definitely. It's quite frankly, we're like in the 1980s like Soviet Russia in many aspects, but nobody wants to really go there, because shit's gonna get more real, before it doesn't. It's in a huge decline. So hey, whatever.
Yeah. But I think we prematurely stopificationed. Maybe we should play a little more. That was hard to say when you're drinking. Trust me. Don't do that. You could be tongue-tied like, I better not make that analogy. Okay, let's just watch the video a bit more, shall we?
God damn.
Put it on!
Get away from me!
No!
Get away
Put
from
your
me!
fucking mask on!
I'm sorry, you can walk away from me right now, sir.
Put your mask on.
Get away from me,
Put it
please.
on. Does it bother anybody else that she doesn't have to wear a mask that we all do?
Just go away. Stay 6 feet away from me then.
No.
Get away from me.
No.
Hey, dude, put some trousers on.
Yeah.
Please get away from me right now.
No.
And a different shirt,
Come
please.
near me.
She has it on her damn hand.
Get away from me. Walk away from me, sir. Please get away from me.
Pause. Now, as happy as I am for people to call people out on not wearing masks, I do have to draw the line on this guy following around the store saying, put the mask on, put the mask on, put the mask on. Because that just, I don't know where to draw the line. It just seems like, no, you're being an ass at this point.
Yeah.
I must admit, I would love it at this point in the video where he says, right, you won't put a mask on? I'm taking my shorts off.
Yes. Yes. I would agree with that. I think that'd be quite funny.
And his penis has a tiny little mask on it.
Arduin just called me out big time. Dick hasn't drank enough yet. He can still correct himself. Fucker. He's not wrong. So, there's always the standard similarity in opinion and approach with these anti-maskers. Every one of them basically comes, and like on this show we see this a lot. They really come from the conspiracy side of things. I do notice in public a lot of times they try to not show it. They'll be doing the whole, I've got an exemption, so on. But then just like we saw that chick on the subway freaking out, it's fake, and it finally blows up. It really does come down to the fact that they don't believe a lot. And how, in this day and age of education being what we think it should, maybe it isn't, do we get to this point where we have people who can see people dropping like flies around them and go, no, this is bullshit?
I guarantee that any of these people that say, I've got an exemption, if you push them, they'll start with the conspiracies. They'll start with the bullshit. And just the whole exemption thing is just a fucking excuse.
That's just it. Literally every time I hear someone say, I have a medical condition, my response is, no, you don't. I don't believe you. I just plain don't believe you. And I don't care if that's offensive. I don't care if it's illegal to ask for your condition. You're lying.
No. The other argument to that is if you've got a medical condition that affects your breathing enough that you can't wear a mask when you go out, what the fuck are you doing going out when there's a virus going about that's going to give you a medical condition which is going to result in your fucking death?
See, the judge when I was in court didn't believe that I had a medical exemption and needed my penis to be swinging freely in the oxygen.
Well, I have asthma, and I asked my doctor, not that I really cared, but I just threw that out. He said, wear a damn mask. That was his answer. I was like, okay. And that was it. It wasn't like, do I really have to? No, I wear a goddamn mask and I go out. Because that's my job.
Darth Vader has severe asthma, and, look
right.
at him.
Exactly. He's got a fantastic mask, I'm just saying.
Yeah. And look what happened when he took it off.
Yeah, really? You got fucked. What the hell?
Let me look on you with my own eyes.
Yeah, dumbass.
All right, let's watch Dollar Store Kent Hovind harass.
You don't care.
Leave me alone.
She
Stay 6 feet away from me then. Get out of here.
Yes, she can infect your family.
I know who you voted for.
Yeah, not Trump.
Different video.
That's must be warm at the public window.
Oh, he gave them the finger. That's hardcore.
I cannot hear her. I can't hear her.
I reserve the right to review service if you guys don't have a mask on.
Pause. Why? I'm really sorry. At this point, this has got a bit extreme. Why should you wear a mask at the public window when you're talking through a microphone? There's a fucking window in between you. That makes no sense. That is a stupid one.
Literally, there's a good example of this in the town I'm in right now. That same gas station where there's only one person allowed. After 9 p.m., they shut the door and they do all the service through a window. You don't need a mask to do it because at any given time, there's 2 layers of glass in between you and the employee.
Well, there is one time when you might want to wear a mask when you're at the petrol station. Is when you're robbing it.
Yeah,
it's fair.
that works. Kevin, is it you?
No comment.
How can a head in a jar? Yeah, that's what I'm going to say. How can a head in a jar rub a fucking store?
Give me all the
Twinkies.
Give me all the Twinkies you've got.
Because I have a fucking brain laser. Come on.
True. I did watch Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles once. So
yeah. Is that a Jewish brain laser?
Oh,
it is. Yeah. Where do you think I got it from?
Only the Jews make the good ones.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'll shut up. Get on with it.
You do? Put that on paper because I'm going to take this before a judge. I need your name.
No, there's
there's no
This is
law.
bullshit, bro.
There's not
This
a
is
law.
fucking literally.
Shame, you don't need to do
This
that.
is fucking literally bullshit,
There's
dude.
no law. What's the law?
Are you serious?
I want the number of the law. Give me the number of the law.
Go ask the sheriff.
I need a law.
Go ask the sheriff.
Give me the number for law.
Ask the sheriff in front there.
Let's just go.
There is no law.
Fucking bullshit ass mask shit. All these fucking people being lied to. It's just fucking retarded. Let's go.
There's no law.
Wait a minute, stop.
You're gonna lie to all these fucking people about wearing stupid fucking masks. This is retarded. Whatever, at least I got my shit paid.
Pause. If you go back, she's putting her fucking mask on, is she not?
I'm not
really?
sure. I was just going to take the piss out of someone who's going to moan about not putting a mask on his face, but then is going to tattoo his face. I'm sorry, but you're the moron at that point, because I will never get facial tattoos that look fucking as stupid as that.
Barman. He's a belter, obviously.
Oh, I love that reference.
No, I never want to get it. Now, the lesson to learn from this is if you've got a provocative, printed out A4 sheet of paper that says you must wear masks, blah 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 blah, put it on the other side of the glass so people can't tear it.
Yeah. Seriously.
Yeah,
that was pretty dumb of them.
Oh,
you know what? Before someone comes out and says, "Oh, you're judging the guy for the tattoos," show me an intelligent person with face tattoos. I'll wait.
Fair enough. Yeah,
Mike Tyson.
Yeah,
sorry, I couldn't say it.
She absolutely is putting on a mask at the end of that.
Oh, I love that. The fact she is even better.
Yeah.
I do have to wonder as well whether it wasn't to wear the mask just for the sake of wearing a mask at this point. It was like, no, you look fucking weird. Please put a mask on.
Yeah.
The guy was being ass.
Can I play Connected Ops?
Oh man. I missed a sec because I ran off there and I came back and I don't even need to be caught up because it's just too obvious. It's that fucking funny. I mean, seriously, where were you raised and brought up? that your unbelievable lack of intelligence and ignorance towards society as a whole could be so deep that you will behave in this manner continuously and constantly in the huge pushback you get from general society? How do you not sit back one day and go, fuck, really? Am I the idiot? Like, how can you not just wake up? You know, and I hate wake up because it sounds like woke, and I hate that even more. But fuck, God damn it, you know?
You're not part of the wokest day. Is that what you're saying there, Dick?
Yeah. My Twitter profile says no woke zone. Fuck off.
Look, I got 2 bits from chat. One is Ardwin, and he just puts slim ? And I was like, no, because Slim Living Cyborg's tattoos are actually awesome. That guy looks like a knob with his stupid tattoos below his eyes and
that
things
guy
like that.
looks like he let a toddler draw.
Yes.
Pardon me, drawing him with Sharpie.
Yeah. Slim Living Cyborg has his tattoos for a reason, and they look fucking awesome, and they're done all well. And someone in the chat who's going to remain nameless unless they want me to, ever notice that Karens are almost always ugly fake blondes with no reason for existence because their kids grew up and their bitter ex-soccer mum is alone in her minivan? Oh, I love that. Thank you very much to that nameless person at the moment.
Yeah, and their own name, and all their children named Brandon and Brittany and Courtney and Chardon and Declan and Darshanae. You know, it's all this fucking rhyming horse shit because they're too fucking dumb to put 2 sticks together. Oh, I can't fucking take it.
Do you notice if they've got more money as well, their kids might be named Mercedes and shit like that?
Oh, God.
Hey, as a once proprietor of many strip clubs and many protests, how much you know, but that Mercedes is always the hot girl that they hold to the end. So if you name your girl Mercedes, you kind of picked her job. I'm just saying.
I will call out fake names on strip clubs, and also Kevin, your hand is up.
I'm sorry, Kevin. On the baby names, I want to just say I'm looking forward to having my grandchildren, who will be called Gravity and Perspective, and Curvature. Sorry, Kevin. Go ahead, please.
Well, we're clearly wrong about her kids having grown up. One of them is still with her, and based on his appearance, I'm going to assume he can't legally hold a job.
and the third died young because it wasn't vaxxed.
yeah. Jesus Christ.
It's okay. You guys are okay. I'll take it. I'll take the one for that one.
Oh God, no. I go that far.
He's probably an investment banker for GameStop or something.
Oh, 2 bits from chat. Chony Regime. Their kids are named after what they were drinking or where they were when the kids were conceived. And Ardwin, he says, in my defense, I said slim when someone asks, show me an intelligent person with a face tattoo. Fair enough, Ardwin, fair enough.
Yeah. I'll say this. When it comes to the children's names being named where they were conceived, Ron Howard, from Happy Days and the director, every one of his children, their middle name is something that references where the child was conceived. That's actually true. Wow. Yeah.
For a funny one, there's a stupid person who shouldn't be famous in the UK called Katie Hopkins, and she went on Good Morning Britain moaning about people who name their children after places. I just want to judge them on that because it's so down class and rubbish.
And what is her child's name?
Isn't her child's
Italy?
Oh my God.
Hey, Nick, I look.
That's because she was named after the car she was conceived in.
Hey, Dick, you're right about Ron Howard. I looked. His 5th kid, his middle name is I try to pull out. So
Yeah, it's actually on Top Gear that he tells the story of how all of his kids' middle names are named on where they were conceived. And at one point, he was like, Hyundai is not a great name, so we looked at the roads that we were parked at, and we used the street name instead.
You know what? I feel a little bit cooler about him. He might be all right then.
Oh, he can't drive worth a shit, but he was a great interview on the show. He was fantastic. It was really good.
That is a good show.
He's a good man. He loved me.
Yeah. Oh, well, there you go then, right? Because anybody who loves somebody who strokes their Emmy has got to be okay.
I work for him on Da Vinci Code and
seriously,
yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's fantastic.
Seamus, when I say he was stroking his Emmy, he was holding his Emmy, stroking it live on camera during a debate. Like he's got one.
Right. I was sitting on it. It's got a suction cup. It's great.
Nice.
Yeah, the man's a genius when it comes to CGI. I mean, he's the one that gives us all these great pictures of our fake spherical Earth.
It takes me hours.
Yeah. He's amazing.
Obviously, he's paid well about the Illuminati and the Bilderberg, so that's all that matters. So
yeah, I wish.
He's evil.
God, yeah.
Bastard.
No, don't work for them. Their pay's poor.
He's obviously he's been engineered in a lab.
We've been shilling Globe Earth for 2 years. I think I've got about $70 to my name. That fucking But anyway,
Yeah. What the fuck? That's like everybody goes upon Soros. He pays for these protesters. The fucker never paid me a goddamn dime. He never bailed me out of jail. What the fuck? Where's my fucking check? Just saying.
Awesome. Idiot time?
That's all the time, isn't it?
Yeah, around here.
Fucking retarded.
I hate that.
Dude, this is so fucking stupid. They're taking all of our money and they want you to wear a fucking mask. Dude, I was like, yo, I'll put my shit on my face. And he's like, oh, this is medical grade. Yeah, no. Bullshit. That's fucking bullshit. That's fucking bullshit.
We as Americans gotta stand
This is This is fucking bullshit. Fuck the West Justice Center. Fuck the dude in that window. This is bullshit. Fuck yes.
If you do not want to do it, ma'am, if you do not wear a mask, just leave. I don't want to hear.
So was it bullshit? I think it was bullshit.
Yeah. Fuck that guy.
I'm not sure. He didn't say it enough times, but I think it was bullshit.
But I'm glad he was brave enough to do it. I'm just saying we all need to take a moment and remember how brave he was. So
I want to say how glad I am to hear somebody like him step up and give a seriously coherent argument to not wearing a mask, because that was brilliant.
Yep.
The thing is, you got to admit, it is kind of funny that everybody is so ill-informed. They'll just fucking argue with each other about stuff that none of them are qualified to talk about.
Yep.
On both sides of the argument, it's just hilarious.
It's sadly hilarious, unfortunately, because as much fun as it is to pick on these people, we have to fucking deal with them. And then we don't want to be the people in the train earlier that were escalating it. But I'm sorry, after watching these videos and doing what we do and dealing with people in public, I am finding myself starting to get a little bit pissed off. Recently, I told a guy that didn't want to wear a mask, I said, if you try to come in this fucking store without wearing your fucking mask, I'll drag you out by your fucking nutsack and kick the shit out of you. And I literally had applause. How fucking screwed up is that?
There's no way to talk to your mother, Dick.
Yeah, exactly, right? But I mean, seriously, it's fucked up. We're getting to a point where people are really stressing out over this stuff because you've got a huge huge portion of the population that are taking their fucking health seriously, and you've got these fucking COVIDiot assholes getting in our fucking way. Right?
Yeah, absolutely. No, you're absolutely right. Don't get me wrong. You know, I'm not defending them. I'm just saying there's
No, I know
idiots on both sides.
Yeah, unfortunately, we do have a few on the positive side, but even still, somebody that takes it too far, I'm not going to call them down too much compared to the person who's putting everybody's health at risk.
Yeah. Kick him in the nuts.
Well, what do you think Cheese probably wants to, are we doing an after show here still? This was a long show, but I figure we should go over because there seems to be a lot to talk about without the videos, right? Seamus, you got any time left in you?
Yeah, I can hang on.
All right. What do you say we go around the table and wrap up then, Kevin, and we'll do a little after show action?
Oh, sure. Let's do that. We'll start with yourself, Dick. What did you think of tonight?
I'm a little bit worked up. I do get so from time to time, but tonight I'm a little bit pissed. I thought that watching the COVID freakouts and whatnot would be very entertaining, but as we got through it, I started to get a little bit more unraveled. And at this point, I kind of wish that I had the old Wolverine claw action so I could just fucking slice these people down as I go through a store about my day, because I'm kind of at it with them.
I do want, at the very least, I want that stick that Cartman had, the 6-foot-long stick where he just pushes everyone out of the way. That's some funny shit. Let's see.
Also known as my penis.
Oh, you beat me to it.
Speaking of Barman, what did you think of tonight?
That's been a really, really good night. I'm just about to open a second bottle of wine, so I'm really looking forward to the after show.
All right, fair enough. Let's see. DKG Custom, what do you think of tonight?
What do you want? What do you want from me? Fuck off. I don't know. I don't know. It was just, idiots, stuff and things. I don't know. I'm just lost. I'm just lost for words. So take over, Kevin.
I just wanted to say, hey,
you're the writer.
Hey there.
You're the writer. Where's my script?
Let me jump in, Kevin, quick. I just want to say hey to Field Jesus and you. Haven't seen him in a little bit. How you doing? Glad to see you.
I did. I sat down funny the other day.
Oh boy. Cheesemondo, host of the after show. What do you think of tonight?
Oh dear, it's just a lot of people shouting at each other, wasn't it? It was kind of painful. That video with the lady on the train that was just really cross. That just made my head hurt, and it didn't get better after that.
She was a little cross.
Oh goodness. And our guest for the evening, Seamus from the Free. That's a tongue twister. From the Free Thought Prophet. What did you think of tonight?
Oh, it's fantastic. I must say that I laughed a lot more. Oh, pardon me. Than I did last time I was here with the idiots on YouTube. Oh wow, that happened again. What the hell? I have one dick. So, yeah, you keep putting things in my mouth, Dick. Thanks. What the hell?
Oh. As we've just done the Free Thought Project, I'm going to pre-show that I'm going to be with the Free Thought Project on the 21st of February at 10 UK time, 10 p.m. UK time. So that'll be fun.
I did a show with these gentlemen recently. It's been a little while back now. And, Barman, it's a blast. They know how to host a show, buddy.
Whoop, whoop.
So unsubscribe from the Shills and resubscribe too.
Oh, how far can we get that Aimee up a rectum?
It's on my back teeth.
Oh, love it. Absolutely love it.
All right. Well, I think we got everyone there. We're off to the after show, right? Does anyone have any closing words, anything they want to promote, any last second thing before we call it a night?
Poker tomorrow night. For anyone who also hasn't checked out, there's a video of CC on the EiE Network channel. Go check that out. I haven't got the link to hand. Hopefully someone's got it to hand. Maybe. Who knows? But that was quite fun. And if you really enjoyed part 2, part 1's on my own channel. So, yeah.
There you go.
Sorry,
Good stuff, too.
Who are we poking tomorrow?
We're pokering anyone who wants to come along. We've got at least 52 ways to poke them as well. It's great.
Sharp stick.
I'm
talking
All right.
now. End of the show. Get on with it.
I don't give the most energetic out. This is better when Dick does it. That's it for the Saturday show. We saw some stupid. We kicked some ass. You know, we did our usual thing. And we're off to the after show on Cheesemondo's channel. So I will see you all there.
Good night, fellow babies.
Good
Bye-bye,
night.
sweeties.